Hey, what's up, everybody, man? We are live now. I got a couple people coming, so they're taking a little bit of time. So what's up, everybody? Stay tuned for them to come in. We got a little bit to talk about tonight, just an impromptu stream. So let's get right to it. What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's been a while. I haven't seen Rod. What's going on, man? Welcome aboard again. It's been a while.
How are you doing, Anthony? Yeah. Finally, we can get back to it.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just been a crazy few weeks, man. I know you were resetting up your whole set. Your setup looks sweet, man.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna get a little bit better, from time to time. We'll see.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. So yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about what everything's been going on right now, but kind of waiting on some folks to get here. So, I mean, did you get anything new lately yourself?
Yeah, I ended up getting 3 more 501st. So, counting the 3 that I already had, and the 3 that I already had, and the one from Sideshow. So now I've got 7. Not as crazy, right. Not as crazy as some people, but it's actually building up.
No, yeah, you. Yeah, man, you got me beat, man. I only have 1, so I was thinking about getting some more, but not yet. No, yeah. So, gosh, I was hoping these guys would be here. We're gonna have to wait a little bit on them, but that's okay. So
it's all good.
Yeah.
What about your Rex? Your Rex is arriving, right?
Yeah, my Rex is in LA. So tomorrow, hopefully, if not tomorrow, then Thursday for sure. So I'm excited about that.
You're on the lucky ones, because I think almost everybody that got it from the US is gonna have it delayed a little bit, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure. In fact, I think, do I even have him up right here? No, I have Boba up, but let me see here. I'll add him to it right now, because that is definitely what's going on right now, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Ace, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, Rex is hot, but that's the thing. So we can talk about that right now.
Yeah, when we get here and get talking again, it's all good.
Yeah, no. So it's interesting. It doesn't show it updated on Sideshow's site yet. It's still showing like right here, but everybody knows that it's delayed.
Which is nuts, because at least I was so afraid of not actually getting the figure that I ordered one from Pop Collectibles, which is in traffic right now. I bought
right. That's
one.
where I got mine from too, as well.
Yeah. I got 2 from Brothers Hobby New Zealand, which is one of my suppliers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3. And I had an order with Sideshow, so that's 4. So we're gonna have 4 Rexes.
So you have 4 Rexes and 7 501sts?
No, except actually not 4 Hot Toys ones, because I also have the Sideshow. So we're gonna have 5 Rexes.
Oh my God, 5 Rexes.
Yeah,
what are we gonna do with you, man?
No,
what are you doing with this guy? You got way too much, man.
I'm gonna probably end up trading a couple of these for 501s. Simply because it's just too much. I just don't need 5 Rexes. No,
you don't. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's gonna kind of piss a lot of people off. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, I think a lot of people were like, hey, they got excited because Death Watch, which by the way, my Death Watch is shipping Friday from Sideshow.
Which is
I didn't bother getting it overseas because of this, because of the the simultaneous release, right? So I think a lot of people got their hopes up right now. I knew Rex wasn't going to be right now. We weren't getting simultaneous releases with him. There was no way. I didn't, however, expect him to get delayed. So my guess is maybe the Death Watch and Miles, they were real low run, right? So they probably just air freighted it over or something like that, and then maybe it's back to business as usual with Sideshow.
It could be. It could be also that the logistics of the Rex is a little bit more complex, like because people like I did purchase a lot of copies. So the logistics actually probably going to have a little bit of effect on the other ones.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm trying to determine, because like I said, I know that the Death Watch and Miles was a low run, right? Like even down at Secret Base, they had a low stock. They didn't have much. So I'm guessing because of the low pre-orders and what have you, Sideshow was able to get them, they got them early.
But I'm not. I got the Mandalorian Death Watch also ordered and Sideshow, and mine didn't change. Mine wasn't shipped.
Well, you're also in New Zealand.
It shouldn't matter because it should matter when you bought it.
Yeah, you might be right. We don't really know how these guys go. You know what I mean? They just. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to the madness that's Sideshow.
It's almost seems like a lotto thing. They like, who's we gonna ship today? Let's check it out, because it makes so freaking sense.
No, I know, right? Like for one, Clone Wars Ahsoka, I pre-ordered like day one when she got announced. So I'm not too sure, like, am I going to get her right away? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, you never really know.
When did you order her? Because I ordered her, if I'm not mistaken, the day 1 too. And that was on 2nd of April.
I think whenever she was announced, right? Whenever she announced.
Whenever she was actually available for pre-order, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember when I did it. It was like right when she was announced. So early this year. So maybe
I don't know. I'm
just
checking here on Sideshow on my orders, and I can see that it was placed Ahsoka Tano and the Death Watch Mandalorian. They were done on the same order, so that was on the April 2nd. So
yeah, that could be.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. It's pretty interesting though. I know we'll see. We'll see if he gets like hella delayed, because that's what a lot of people are saying, that he's just been delayed. So I'm not sure, to tell you the honest truth, man. I'm hoping not. Like I said, I've got mine, but if he's gonna be like, hopefully he gets here before end of year, for most people. So
it will be frustrating, right?
Yeah, I'm really not sure, but this I definitely saw. Oh, Metamorphic Customs, what's up, bud? You see, I'm assuming Rex delay emails only technicality. Probably update their systems for October, November. Still delay because their site said April. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
It could be.
Like I said, I'm not really too sure, but I do know that a lot of these just showed up, like you said, right? So the Boba's gotten pushed up.
Your Boba is showing as except January to February, right? Oh, now mine changed too. Yeah, they're probably changing the system, which is weird because usually the system should be encompassing. It shouldn't be showing different times for different people. But still,
yeah, I know. I'm not sure, but I know a lot of these just all just started popping. I just started seeing this myself.
Yeah, Jason, mine too. It was just completely crazy because out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know exactly. And we were talking about this last week too, that we were pretty sure that at least this Boba was getting pushed up. Definitely. Just because, I think they wanted to get this guy out before the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah,
so they can actually create new ones for the Book of Boba Fett instead of actually just having to sell that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I mean,
very excited.
Oh, this is this is more up my alley. So I'm getting this 100%.
Yeah, I'm a Boba Fett guy, so I have to have them all. So there's no way around it to get at least 2 copies of that.
No, there's no way.
Exactly.
I mean, for you, I know, like, I'll probably get them myself, just the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not too sure. The Miles shipping notifications come out. I've had a couple people tell me yes. I haven't gotten one for mine, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't collect. Don't collect Spider-Man, so I can't.
Yeah, I know you're mostly Marvel. Justin's stream talked about that earlier. Cool. Yeah, I didn't be able to catch that one earlier this evening.
Me neither. Yeah, that's cool. Justin's in Australia, so it is a little bit different.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, one of the sets. Yeah, you would totally kick yourself. Yeah, like at least for me, man. No such thing as too much Boba. Yeah, dude. I mean, I just can't afford two of them. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm thinking of
they're
three. So
pretty big. Yeah, well, you go kind of crazy with that stuff, man. Like, I can't do that.
I know. But it's just so good, you know?
Oh, the head sculpt is amazing.
Look at that. And he's from New Zealand, so, you know.
Right. So he's like, represent, right?
I have to represent, you know.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Lando.
Waiting on Lando. Yeah, I think a lot of us are waiting on Lando. You know, original trilogy stuff is right up our alley.
I'll tell
and
you,
we've been dying.
To be fair, I'm so OG normally, but Lando is not really a character that, you know, spoke that much to me. So, I mean, I already have the Skiff Lando.
Okay, yeah, the Sideshow one.
Yeah, which is the one that I actually posed with my Jabba. So, I don't know. I'm getting it, of course, but I'm only getting one. So you can see that this is the thing. I'm only getting one. So,
right. Yeah, Dante's prediction, right? Yeah, December 27th. I mean, yeah, I hope he's right. He's been right a few times about some things. So, yeah, because the show comes out like right then, right? So it would make sense. Because, like you said, you know, they're gonna have other outfits, and then they're gonna want to get this guy out because other people are gonna, you know what I mean? They might not buy it, and they'll just be like, "Well, wait, what about this new outfit? I want to buy this one." So,
you know what I remember when you talk about this? I remember what you were talking about the bike. Then you said, "Damn it! If I knew it, I wouldn't buy this one. I would buy the other one." And I said, "Yeah, and that's why they did that."
No, that's exactly what they did to me. You know, it's not just me, but you know what I'm saying. Like, because I got the scout bike, Mando, and then as soon as that's out and about, then they're like, "Boom! Here's the Return of the Jedi." I'm like, oh.
Exactly, which is the same thing. Yeah. Unfortunately,
no,
we got points just crazy. But yeah, that's the thing with Boba. I think they want to get rid of this fast. Because when the Book of Boba starts, there's gonna start people that gonna start collecting there and then.
Right. They're gonna be like first timers or younger generation that's just got introduced like either through Mandalorian or this Book of Boba Fett.
Exactly. So they're probably gonna have maybe, because I think that one's gonna sell out, but still, they're gonna be able to actually get new ones, which they're gonna force people that already got the double one to buy it too, because if they're like me, they're gonna have to have it. You know, it's like the one with the throne. How can you not get that one? You have to. You have to have it.
You absolutely have to. I mean, especially if Fennec's coming too, that's going to be a nice. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I mean, you got to get at least one.
Well, one or the other. Yeah. I mean, I don't see, that's the thing, because the prices on these guys are not cheap. So
no.
It's like, are you going to get the 2-pack or are you going to get the throne, or are you in a position to get both of them?
No, I'm getting both, but I'm only getting one throne.
Oh yeah, Mando and Blurg. That use your points on the big ones. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, if you got enough points, you totally should.
Yeah, I think so, man. Absolutely.
But I'm getting the Blurg with a tiny guy, not with Mando, because I already have the OG Mando. So.
Yeah, I know, that was the thing, man. Like I get how they did it, but for the longest time this year, everybody was like, "Yo, OG Mando, pick him up now, because he's not. They're never gonna make him again." And then, boom, here he is again with the Blurg.
Almost as if they are listening to us and saying, "Yeah, look at that."
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's just how it is. It's a business. They're not gonna just not release him again. Mando's so hot right now, so I get it. Putting in the 2-pack, it still works,
The paint job on Thrones Boba is exactly the same figure. It should the figure should be repainted, isn't it?
Well,
is it the what am I crazy?
Yeah, I think you might be,
because the double one is really like.
Because the throne, the throne one is he's painted. He's got the matte painting versus The 2-pack has the bird poop. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's all burned out, like with the shots and stuff. So it's not the same.
There he is. Yeah, no, yeah, Lando for sure, man. I am so stoked. Yeah, Jason here saying that, yeah, the figure's repaint. So
yeah, so if it's repainted, Jason, just it's a different figure. And we end up just because Boba Fett they're all the same figure, right? It's just the repaint if you change the figure from before and after, like a firefight. Other than that,
exactly. I mean, and the thing is we know that he's gonna get more in the book of Boba Fett. So it's like that matte paint that he did was more of like, maybe like a quick, he just quickly, redid his armor. That's it. Now we're gonna see him in some other crazy type outfit, and of course they're gonna make the figures for it.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that they actually have a different armor. I predict that they will update his armor during the book of Boba Fett, simply because otherwise they wouldn't be able to sell.
Well, yeah, and that's what they're all about.
It is, and to be fair, we're happy with that, right?
It's not Lando and his evil twin. Yeah, the Boba with the throne and Fennec. Yeah, that's gonna be hot, man. Again, it's just are we getting? Because I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll get both. I want to, but yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, the molds are the same. I mean, the same with like Death Watch, Boba, man, even Mando. I mean, they're very, a lot of the molds are very similar, so they
which is getting a little bit of because, for example, if you look at the latest one, the Death Watch one, he has the different tie plates, just like Mando.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, he's very, he's almost the same everything. Mine, a couple different tweaks, but he's still awesome. I mean, there's I want more than one.
Still getting two, but getting
minimum.
I just saying, for example, they could have since they actually have the tie plate, because the tie plate is the correct one is, I think, the left one, and the right one is the one that he actually builds with the robot. Remember? Yeah. So they should have the Death Watch with two of the left ones. They already have the mold. They wouldn't have to do any work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, they wouldn't.
Because otherwise, how can you justify that all the Mandalorians had an issue with the right tie and they all found the same robot to use it as a? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? No,
I agree. I 100% agree.
So yeah, that's one of the things I'll probably do. I'll just get two and then just put the left one on the other one and then just change. I don't know, do something else with the second one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and again, it's Hot Toys. It's a business too, right? So if they can do that and do minor tweaks, on molds and be able to put that out like faster, I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Me too. I think there's no reason for not to do that as fast as they possibly can. They should actually, if they, I think they are actually now being stopped depending on the amount of production they can actually create. Mm-hmm. Because in theory, they could just pop out like Mandalorian, the Stormtroopers. They should be all like, Yeah,
well, and I was hearing too that a couple people have already gotten their Sideshow notifications for the Stormtrooper commanders.
You see, it's just
so, and I would figure as much.
I don't know,
because again, they have the molds. I mean,
but that's the thing. The only thing that would be a bottleneck for Hot Toys, from what I gather, is the painting, which is always done by hand, because the rest is literally molding, right?
Right.
So the painting is the one that the part that actually takes a while. But even the painting in the case of a Stormtrooper, come on, it's just,
I know. I mean, and they've been, I mean, how long have they been making Stormtroopers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I know, right? It's everybody's wallets are getting broke right now on this, man. Allegedly, there's 30 new Mandalorians. Nah,
No,
yeah,
no, I don't believe
that
that.
would that'd be overkill.
Yeah, maybe 30 in 7 seasons, maybe. Not right away. It's just not something they would do.
Right. Well, and like I said, so a couple people already have this commander saying it's coming soon. So between that and Mustard here, our artillery guy, I'm hoping he's got to be around the corner too. Because again, these are just molds. So I think we're gonna get a lot of this coming before the end of the year.
Yeah, we should, because there's no
A
reason
lot of this.
There's no reason for not getting it.
No, because like I said, they've already had the like. Look at these guys though. I mean, they are literally like the regular stormtroopers that we've always had.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of different paint. Like you said, they have the molds, so they can pop these out, get a little bit of the paint apps going on. Just to kind of change it around.
Because even the paints in this case, they don't have faces. I mean, so they don't have head sculpts.
Right. So they're super easy. Okay, exactly. Extras, yeah, not main characters. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to it either way.
Yeah, but even extras, the issue with that would be that they would have a department developing different Mandalorians with different stories. 30 is a lot. Maybe they would just make some different ones if
it was like a big fight or exactly like Soul was saying here, like a clan fight or something. That would be cool. Kind of like a big brawl, you know what I mean? And they're more like the same outfits, but like maybe a couple different factions.
And that'll be a problem for us. The amount of figures they're gonna have to buy to actually.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I need 40 of this character, please. That'll be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm that way too with troopers though. Like there was a lot of regular stormtroopers that I didn't get. And I kicked myself for it, man, because I know they're just troopers, but the prices of them are crazy. So it's like, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go spend $400 or $500 on a Return of the Jedi stormtrooper. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah. The fact is, they could, and in my opinion, they should, simply to actually help the fans and improve the people that actually collect. They should charge like really bottom dollar for the stormtroopers, So you could actually build arm building if you want, instead of
I think
a couple of Ks. And you know what I mean?
I think it would have been really nice if they would have bring these guys down to like 160 to 180.
Yeah, $150.
It'll never happen, but I see your point, because then it would incentivize people to army build.
Give me 10, give me 20 of these. You know what I'm saying? So you could actually arm build and just do it. Just
Right.
Yeah,
Jason here, so you got to be running out of space.
Oh, not yet. I have a lot of space still, so don't worry about that. I'm running out of money. That's a different thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm mainly just collecting Star Wars. What I'm collecting outside that is just the things that the wife likes. So like Superman, Batman, just like a couple of each.
Right. You got a garage, yeah. Well, and Jason there just got some of his Maji cases in today too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. I know. I'm always on the fence. I'm always on the fence, man.
I would buy them for sure if they wouldn't take 6 months. 6 months for me is just ridiculous. Mine were all made to order in acrylic, and they took a month. So it makes no sense to pay 6 months for something makes no sense.
Right. Well, let me get back to Lando, because we were kind of showing him. We kind of veered off there. Exactly. At least below 200.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because then we can really get. Sorry. I mean, I would army build the shit out of them. I mean, I already kind of do, but
we all would. I mean, I've got one of each. Okay, stormtroopers, I've got one of each. Literally, I don't have doubles.
22. Sure. Oh yeah.
So man, the truck was just for him.
Right. Yeah, space is a big factor. Exactly, man. So I try to keep it down, because there's a lot of I mean, yeah, obviously money's an issue, but if I had the space, yeah, that's why I don't have any DC.
Yeah, I totally support. I think that you totally collect what you actually enjoy, what you love. If you just want, like you said, like scenes of Star Wars, that totally works. Um, I have a problem. I'm completist, so that's actually a problem in this realm of collecting. For me, it's very annoying when I have something missing. I hate to
Right.
have like 10. There's like, let's say 20, and I've got 19. That for me just kills me. So that's why I got one of each. But for example, I would love to get like 10 of the regular Stormtroopers to do a scene with Vader. It's just too expensive. I'm not going to drop like 3-4K in Stormtroopers, because to be fair, they're awesome, but to be fair, they do not cost the same thing to do to Hot Toys as, for example, a Han Solo, which they had to pay for the freaking image from Harrison Ford, plus the painting that goes into that. It's just not fair, I think.
No, I agree.
Exactly.
So it's a very tough, yeah. It's very hard, man, because that's like I totally want to have like double, triple, quadruple, if I could swing it. And we all can't swing it. Like I have at minimum I have 2 Coruscant guards. Well, my second one's on the way. And then with stormtroopers, like regular stormtroopers, I basically have single copies of all of them. But because there's all of them, it looks kind of cool together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. But for example, my troopers at the moment, they are together like in museum pose, simply because even though they are similar, they are differently enough to not be able to do army building. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially if you are a fan, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's not from Rogue One. What are you doing posing that with Rogue One? Hey, JB Collection.
Yeah. Hey, JB, how's you doing?
So you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just hard. It's hard because like we all kind of budget what we have. So for me, like I know a lot of people love the sculpts, and I love sculpts too, but I've always loved army building. So kind of in a weird spot with that, just because there's so many troopers.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So for example, for example, to build a stormtrooper, let's say it costs them $80, right? $80. If that one costs $80 to build a Han Solo, it would cost them $150.
Oh yeah, and especially now because Harrison Ford doesn't really do his likeness that much, So
why the price is so close?
Yeah, well, I mean, even if you looked at like custom sculpts, right? Now, I mean, they're not Hot Toys, but there's some damn good custom sculpts out there. And they're not cheap because it's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work to put into it. And then if you're factoring in, now those are unlicensed, but if you factor in the licensing as well,
Jesus, yeah.
On top of the time that it takes to create like a masterful head sculpt, that's why, yeah, they're so expensive. And yeah, troopers are a little bit lower, sure. I'm just saying it would have been nice to, if they can come down a little bit, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, the shipping crisis made everything worse for sure.
Yeah.
But, oh God. Yeah. Of course, also the COVID and everything. So.
Well, yeah, and if you remember, even with Hot Toys, like let's look back in January, right? Like where were we? Like January, February, March? Was it somewhere right around there? It was just like this dead zone, right? We were having like no releases, nothing, nothing was shipping. Like we had no real news. It was just kind of like a little bit in the wind. I mean, we got the Batman Forever announcements and the Batman and Robin, and then a couple small little announcements, but it's pretty bad. And yeah, you're right, man. Main character, you want to have a couple troopers. Like with my Krennic, I have 2 Death Troopers. So, because I just like the way that looks. I think that's how,
I've got 4 with my Krennic.
Well, of course you do. Of course you do, man.
No, but to be fair, for this one, it was the first time I did something I'm not proud of. But the thing is, 2 of them are Hot Toys ones. And 2 of them are the ones that you buy like from Mattel or something, which was like $15.
Hey, that's okay.
They're a little bit shorter, but if you put them in the back, you literally can't say. So, and at the time that the Death Troopers were like skyrocketing in prices, so that's why I didn't get more.
No, well, and you have the Rogue One ones too, right? You have the specialists.
Yeah, the ones with the little door.
Oh, you got the Specialist Deluxe. You have 4 of those?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
See, if you were out here,
I have 2 of those, not 4. 2 of those.
Okay,
the
2
other
of those.
2 are Mattel ones.
Okay, that's right. Well, because I was gonna say, like, and out here, it's just those are. Yeah, I know the market out there is
not
way different than it is here.
Not the same.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a couple examples to let the audience know, for example,
I've got, for example, for trade, 2 Shoretroopers from Rogue One. I've got for trade another Death Trooper, Specialist Deluxe, K2SO. So, and these are things that are not really easy to do here in New Zealand.
Right. The prices are much cheaper, right? It's like you can't even get rid of them.
No, you can't. It's just you would have to almost give them away to sell them. So you just don't. Just keep
that's
them.
Absolutely insane. Yeah, I know, right? It's so crazy, dude. I just don't understand how the market's so much. You know what I mean? It's so much different in comparison, because Death Trooper specialists here, I mean, they're up there $500, $600, $700. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. But just for example, that I tried to sell mine for $500 and I couldn't sell it. The deluxe.
Okay, hold on. Here, give me. I'm trying to help Lynch real quick here.
What?
I gotta help him try to get on in here. Why don't you
send him a link?
I'm gonna send him a link right now. You can actually show what you've got right there for right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something that's interesting in my starting on the army building and the 501st. So look at that. That's my Rex. Of course, this is not the Hot Toys one. This is the Sideshow one. The Hot Toys are all on the way. I'll tell you, it suffers from the same issues that we all know with the body being
not that great.
Yeah, a little bit loose. But the painting, I mean, the painting is good. You know what I mean?
No, I think the painting looks great.
Look at that.
I mean, a lot of these earlier Sideshow pieces were pretty decent.
Right now, if I put my so this is the 501st Hot Toys one, right?
Right.
This one is the Hot Toys one. And this is the Sideshow one.
Oh, yeah.
You see? Other than the blue, which is a little bit lighter. You see?
Yeah, a little bit. Lou, man, you got to hit me up, bro. Either on Facebook or Instagram.
Exactly.
No, yeah, Sideshow definitely does.
Exactly. And it's a little bit for people that actually want to army build right now. I would say that buying the 501st Sideshow should be easier and should be lower in price right now because of the new Hot Toys ones. So I was actually gonna trade this one, but the price, of course, went way down because of the fact that the Hot Toys was available. So
they are, right?
Red and white Jet Troopers are still in stock. I think so. I think the Jet Trooper is still in stock. The red Sith Troopers, are they expensive now? Because here they, have the same prices. So,
they might be. Sorry, I'm trying to get these guys in here. So my apologies. I'm still here.
I've got literally a buddy of mine that was actually trying to sell his Sith Trooper, the red one, and couldn't get anybody interested in, and that was for like $250 US. So
Oh, geez.
yeah, Mythos Boba, people don't like it. I love it. It's one of
I love the way it looks.
Exactly.
But I mean, the body's like very loose.
Mine is not that loose.
It's not that bad.
No. I mean, to be fair, I don't keep changing poses. Mine is posed with the Mandalorians, so I've got only a whole wall of Mandalorians together. So
yeah, a body swap. Yeah, and and I was thinking about doing that myself with my armorer. But I don't know though, because I'm not gonna really be doing a lot of
exactly. Are you gonna pose it like
with her?
Spider-Man? Are you gonna pose it like Spider-Man?
Yeah, exactly. But because then it's like I've got to go buy a body and do the whole swap, and I'm like, you know what? She's okay. I mean, you saw the review I did on her, and other people's done reviews on her. Her body's tight. It's a good body. It's just it's weird that it's single jointed.
Yeah, and it's a little bit stiff. But to be fair, like I was saying, it's not something you expect that much difference, because you're not supposed to pose it that figure in different ways, like Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, she's not. But I mean, and she did get in a little bit of fight there, and I did some cool poses with her versus some Stormtroopers, but
no, it would be better, of course. I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just saying that it's explainable, not justifying it. Of course, double jointed would be better. It's just that they probably cut the little costs that they can in this kind of things,
Yeah. So no, I totally get that.
If it's a character that should not be that,
$250, huh? Yeah, so that's how much it is over there for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tobor. That's the thing. The thing to live in a small country is that you pay more and you can sell it afterwards, because there's not actually a lot of people looking for it. It's a little bit of commerce laws, right? So
right.
There's nobody actually paying for it. You can't sell it.
No, and that's the problem, right? Because you have all these great figures out there, and there's nothing you can do with it.
Exactly. So you end up just like
collecting.
Exactly. If you buy an extra, you're just gonna have to keep it, or like try to sell it on eBay, which sucks because eBay just takes a chunk of money, and then shipping is like ridiculous from here to the US, so it's just not feasible at the moment.
I know I would have had you give me some, but it's like $250 just for shipping,
which is nuts, right?
Dude, it's insane. Because otherwise, yeah, man, I'd be like, yo, give me all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's like so dirt cheap. Lynch is switching browsers. He's trying to get in right now.
Yeah.
And Fob is coming up. There we go. Okay, and we've got Lou. What up, Lou? What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
What's up? I'm good, man. Here at work.
Yeah. Oh, you're at work?
I'm always at work, baby.
Okay. I don't know, man. That's awesome.
Fair enough.
Man, what time is it?
Exactly.
Over here, 28.
4:30.
No, yeah, you cut out. I couldn't hear you. What was that?
11:28.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and 4 for him the next day. Yeah, because he's over in New Zealand, man. He keeps telling me it's my birthday, and it's not my birthday.
It is.
It's my birthday in New Zealand. It's not here yet. So, geez. Okay. Is there somebody? No, it won't. Sorry, I'm trying to get Lynch in here.
It's all good, mate.
That's good. I'll show you what I bring to work. I always bring something to work.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What did you bring to? Oh, nice.
Oh, are those the smaller NECAs, the 7s?
Yeah, like my toy photography practices here because it's quiet. I work the third shift, so I work on poses and displays and things that I want to work on for future reviews. So one of the things that I'm going to be posting in my channel is basically how to set up a 1/6 scale display that you can leave for a few hours without worrying about damaging or collapsing the figures.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, because a lot of people have issues when it comes to crotch grabbers, clamps,
Right.
and third-party clamps and other things like that. There's ways to rig it, but you will never know how to do it unless someone shows you, or some people just don't want to take the risk. Kind of like the same situation comes to putting 303 on a figure or silicone grease on a figure.
Yes.
So
that's good. It's good. It's good. I think he fell out. Did he fall out?
I'm almost done.
Anywho, yeah, it's good to have somebody to explain what's going on, because people just, it's like changing the body. You know, people say, "Oh, I'm going to do a mod in the body," and then a lot of people are not actually confident enough to do it. So, for example, if I do a mod on the body, I literally throw out the box because I'm not going to sell this figure ever. Because I did that once, and it was so much work for me. It was so hard that I said, I'm not going to undo this ever. So I threw the box out, so I couldn't actually sell it anymore. So, and I kept it. It's just, that's it. That's mine. It's fine, but I'm not going to sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had similar issues, like because storage, right? Like we don't have space, right? Most of us don't have space, and most of my boxes are all under my bed. Like, and I got a lot in there, man. I've like crammed them in there. I've tried to get rid of the shippers because the shippers are just that extra, you know what I mean? It adds up. It adds, all those little millimeters add up. And like, I didn't use my stands, right? My display stands. And I had a lot of them out of the boxes because I was, originally I was like, oh, look, I'll have them on the stand, whatever. And then I'm like, I don't use them. So I had to like get under there and like dig through so many boxes just to like open them all up, put the display stands back into each box, put them all away. It was like nightmare, man. So stuff like that, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm never, like, every time I just don't even take the stands out anymore.
Yeah. I did the stupid thing. So I took all the stands off, and then I put the stands in a single box, and then I had to actually identify which stand was with which figure. And that was like 100 figures ago. So now I don't do it anymore.
Well, there's a lot of, and that's the thing. Some of my little things, the nameplates fell off on some of them.
Yeah.
Because they're not on very well. A lot of them,
yeah.
They're just lightly glued. If not even glued, they're just kind of edged in. You know what I mean? And I'm like, who the hell's stand is that? Because like some of them you don't know. They all look the same. And
exactly,
dude. Yeah.
Well, isn't that the benefit of Hot Toys reissuing the same sand base?
I know that IG-11. I was just like, dude,
it's so interesting. They're so trippy that the IG-11 was hunting somebody that actually left the little,
That's what they said, right? Remember, it was something like that on the Sideshow panel.
Jesus,
you remember that?
Christ. Come on, that was ridiculous.
Now that was ridiculous.
Off sound. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was getting Joe in here right now, so let me go ahead and bring him on in. What's up, Joey? Can you hear us, bud?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, we can hear you. We can hear you. What's going on, bud?
Another day in paradise.
I know, right, dude? Look at that setup, bro. You got a sick setup back there.
Thanks.
Nice.
I love it.
Love the helmets in the back. Look at that.
Yeah, bud. Oh, who's? Yeah. Oh,
so what did I miss?
Well, we were trying to talk about what was going on with the delays and the early releases,
I'm
but
so bummed.
Dude, I know, right?
I got that email. Rex delayed. I'm like, what?
I know.
I'm so stoked on that.
I know, and a lot of people were saying like, no, it's bullshit. But I was like, no, man, like we've been getting you among other people, you know what I mean? We're getting these delay emails, so I don't know.
But go ahead.
Sorry. No, it's delayed for sure because I also got a delay, and I think everybody that I know that has an order for Captain Rex with Sideshow got a delay email. So
that's bummer.
And I kind of figured it was going to happen. Like I said, like we were saying earlier, it's just that I think the only reason Death Watch and Miles was here already was because they were already a low number, low production. So Sideshow probably just airshipped them over to kind of offset some of the aftermarket and what have yous, and you know, it's like back business as usual after that. Yeah, I know, right? And more people are wanting Rex than anything else, so it's like, if you were going to invest in that, maybe you guys should have got. I mean, that would have been pretty cool, right? Imagine if like Rex came out, and it was like instead of Death Watch, it was Rex, you know. And Sideshow's like, boom, here, everybody, here, you get a Rex, you get a Rex. You know what I mean? Like, but
you know what would happen, right? I would say, I don't want it. I want the freaking Death Watch.
Well, it's always, it would always be something. It would always be something. So, yeah, I mean, I know people been kind of bummed about that, but like he'll get here, right?
To be fair. Yeah, to be fair.
Ships, yeah.
I know I'm actually not, because I'm not in the US, so that's also an element. But for me, it was actually good to be postponed because I'll probably just cancel that.
Yeah, you probably would. I'm guessing.
I already have 3 shipped from Hong Kong, so why would I wait for the 4th one from Sideshow? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But there were. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, as far as like the delays, that's still on the ships. Supposedly over there at the docks is an oil spill as well. So that's
there is.
So there's more time. You have to clean that up and deal with all that other stuff. You know, national emergency, those type of things take precedent over.
Why?
I know, right? We're like, where's our hot toys?
Why?
We need to save the dolphins, bro.
I mean, are the dolphins bringing hot toys? If they are, if they're carrying them, it's fine. Otherwise, no.
Right, he's just happy. Yeah, exactly. I'm happy when we have orders too, you know, because like I said, we've got Death Watch is out. Mine will be here. Well, I don't know. With Sideshow, like I said, they're shipping it on Friday for me. So maybe Monday I'll have them. So I was going to get them overseas because that's usually what I do, right? But I mean, come on, you know, like if they have it, I'm, you know, why do that? I'll just wait. I'll wait an extra week and then save a buttload of money on that. So it's cool that we're getting that. And then the other releases, like they just pushed, like we were talking earlier, we've got the squad leader. So that just got showed up too, man. I am so stoked.
Yeah, that's going to be a chase right there. That specific figure, squad leader, that's a chase figure.
Yeah, I love the outfit. I love the whole get up. And I have the original Shoretrooper. So I'm like, I wanted, you know, the squad leader and probably 2 grunts.
Sorry, that one is the squad leader. What is the first one called? The one from Rogue One?
The one from Rogue One is the captain. He's just Shoretrooper, but he's the captain.
So again, I have 3 captains. I have a problem with officers, I think, because I have 3 of those.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I love in the relax mode. Yeah. No, I'm definitely picking him up. Like him and 2 of the grunts. And I remember when they announced it, because they announced it this year, if you remember.
Yeah.
And then we were thinking, oh God, we're gonna have to wait a year and a half for him, you know?
I got 2 of them coming.
You have 2?
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, dude, they're so cool, man. They're so cool.
Death Watch on Friday, just like you.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is going to be anything Mando I wanted to get, like, anyway. But the fact that this one's, you know, it's weird. So they named, you know, this one's Rogue One, but still, like, I've got the original, and then the regular grunt is Mando labeled. But they're all just going to go together, man. I'm going to have a nice kind of little Shoretrooper party right there. You know what I mean?
I made sure I didn't miss out on this one.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's something that people will actually look for afterwards.
Oh shit! Wait, what do we got here? We got KG Chama. What's going on, man?
Hello.
What's cracking,
bro? I was on Collecting Weekly. I was like, I gotta go, and I'll just join you for a little bit and chat with you.
No, yeah, dude, what's going on, bud?
Yeah. No, nothing much, man. I've been busy the whole day, so I wanted to come and chat figures for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, we were just kind of impromptu, you know. We just these notices started coming up, and we were awake.
Yeah, I got the same delay for Rex, and it's annoying right now.
Dude, it's so bummed.
Yeah, it's not good.
Dude, And I was telling you that, remember, like the other day, I was like, dude, they're gonna delay Rex. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be the next Captain America.
yeah,
annoying.
that's exactly what I was saying, because everybody's gonna be like,
No.
where's my cap? Where's my cap? You know, same story, just, you know.
What,
I mean,
Rex?
right. Could be wrong, but I mean, you know, they're not off to the best start on that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we were just talking about the Shoretrooper, man. Are you gonna be picking them up?
No, I can't do troopers, man. I can't. It looks great, but I don't have
Not even
money for it.
the squad leader.
No. I mean, who knows? I mean, I might pick up maybe one, later. But I just right now, I things coming out with, I got Hulk to pay off. I got Venom and things like that. So I just can't do it right now. But it's great.
No, I mean, I get that. I totally get that, man. I remember seeing it come out. When was it? March-ish?
April.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, damn, bro, we're gonna have to wait till like June or July. So if this, and what is it showing here now? Because it got pushed down to like, what is it, early? Yeah, like right now, November to December.
I think that was always the plan, November, December. I think this one came out around.
It was like April,
November of last year.
Because they back to back them. It was this year.
Really?
It was this year. It was a back to back.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I think it was between January to March. I think maybe.
Yeah, it was a back to back announcement. They showed this one in the regular grunt. Like
Sorry, it's being announced. It was being announced to be released between January to March. Because on my order, it's 2 shows, January 22 to March 22.
Wow. Okay.
But it was released on
Prince. Oh hell, we clicked Prince. What the hell?
Thank God I don't do troopers. I would like to do this one specifically.
Yeah, this one I'm actually intrigued in getting, but
I also love the assault tank.
Oh yeah, I know. I want the tank commander and the other. Yeah, dude. Well, I'm a trooper, man. I'm a trooper guy. So for me, this is heaven to get all these, and the fact that I have the original Shoretrooper makes it even better.
Yeah, but you want to buy like 4 of them.
Well, you're gonna get 4 of them?
No, I wish, but I mean, you want to.
Oh yeah, well, and that's the thing. So I'll have my original captain, and then I'll get the squad leader, and I'll get 2 grunts, and I think that's gonna be a wrap.
I'll do it in reverse because I have 3 captains. So
I know this guy, man. He's got so much.
A single grunt, and the grunt is actually going to tell the other ones to do something because
I know it's
there's
crazy.
no way to do it because I already have the 3 captains. So I didn't know they were actually going to come up with these.
Well, yeah, I don't think anybody did, right? Because Rogue One is Rogue One. They were just like, here's Rogue One, and then like that was a wrap. And the thing is if you remember, I don't even think they were they didn't even sell that great, if I remember correctly.
No, they didn't even release like some main characters, like the guy that goes around with the monk. They didn't release him.
Baze Malbus.
Yep.
Dude, I want that dude.
Oh my god, I know.
That's a great figure. It would be. Yeah. Didn't they show it?
Yeah, they
showed them in one of the cons.
It's one of those.
He's in one of the many graveyards,
Exactly.
I mean, if they're going back with these Rogue One figures, might as well make a Baze Malbus. I mean, there's a lot of people that are trying to complete the Rogue One collection, and why not release that figure? I mean, they've done it with Cyborg.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah, but how long it took for the DC people annoying them for them to actually go and
do
this?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's rough, man.
I mean, there is one guy in each release announcement release the reissue Mark 46 every time.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just going on forever and forever.
That guy's dedication is amazing.
Everybody's streams released the Mark 46.
Well, and I think it had kind of a little bit to do with the, what Rogue One was before The Last Jedi, wasn't it? Because it was a Force Awakens.
No, I think it was right after. Because Last Jedi came out in 2017 and Rogue One came out in 2016. So.
I never heard of that movie.
Or Rise of Skywalker.
Right. No, I just meant I think just Force Awakens was the first of the new Disney stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was Rogue One.
Yes, it was Rogue One after.
Yeah, because then it was The Last Jedi, and then nobody went to see Solo. You know what I'm saying? But I think that had something kind of to do with it too, right? Even though Rogue One I think is amazing, but I think maybe a lot of people didn't like episode 7, so they were just turned off a little bit of Star Wars at the time, because these things were sitting forever. I remember them just sitting there. Nobody was really picking them up. And now they're all grails. You know what I mean? Like everybody, Krennic, Chirrut, everybody, Jin, K2SO.
Yeah,
I think it's so
they're all grails. They're all missing things.
All of them.
I think it's so funny because when I started collecting 2.5 years ago. When I started collecting, people were like, "Oh no, these are Thanks. Yeah. So
anyway, you were saying, sorry.
When I started collecting 2.5 years ago, there were almost no like grails on Star Wars. I was able to pretty much get everything, even if it was like a little bit more expensive, one or the other, but they were available. Like I got the dewback, the Jesus, I'm losing the names now. The one from the snow that Luke rides.
The Snow Trooper 2-pack or what?
The Tauntaun. The Tauntaun.
The Tauntaun.
Oh, okay.
So I got the Tauntaun, I got the dewback, I got, you know what I mean? I got all these are old ones, and I was able to get it with not too much stress. I completed the clones, so I've got all the Sideshow clones.
Mm-hmm.
Which
and those are up there now.
But that's what I'm saying. They were not that expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I missed out on all those.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Because we all come in at different points, right? Yeah. So there's always going to be a new collector who's always going to be like, "Oh wow, they made, so and so, or this whole something or other," and it's those prices, man.
Yeah, it's great.
They
That's
go.
what makes it fun.
How do you guys focus your collections? I'm having a real tough time.
No, I have a tough time. I mean, there's so many great announcements and releases from each of these franchises. It's so hard not to collect. It's just crazy.
How many figures do you have, Joe?
Like I think 20.
Yeah, I'm actually the same. I have like 20, 22 of them. 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Anthony?
I mean, I'm approaching triple digits. I'm not quite there, but I'd have
Loco Lou, what about you?
I don't have any Star Wars yet. That's why I'm going to be vlogging at New York Comic Con later this week.
Oh, you're lucky, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
I'm going strictly for legacy figures. So the legacy guys, Han, Leia.
OG, fair enough.
OG, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mainly do Spider-Man, Marvel, that.
Yeah,
and
which
was actually my thing. I got the RoboCop. I got the Ninja Turtles from Michael Bay, which are really awesome as well. But
so you got a lot. You're not saying, but you got a lot.
And this is just a mixture of the 6 scale stuff. This is not including the Mezcos, the NECA.
No. Don't include other things. Just 6 scale.
Just 6 scale. I want to say I'm in the doubles right now.
Nice.
In what, right?
Double digits.
Okay, so like a 90, something like that?
Yeah, like 19, 11. I'm there. I don't have like 4 or 5. I have
like between like 10 and 20-ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So I've got a problem. Okay.
You have a problem.
You do.
Oh, what's up, Doc? Doc's in the house, man. What's going on, bud? Yeah.
Hey,
So wait.
Let's not talk about
let's talk about this, Rod. Let's talk about that for a minute. How many you have? Yeah.
244.
What was that?
What?
244.
244?
Jesus, you were able to understand that? Yeah.
Yes. We all understood that.
Yeah, 244.
All right.
Hot toys?
We're men, dude. We can grunt and we'll understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Sideshow, right? Yeah.
All right. Doc wants you to say it louder,
I'm
bud.
meeting, Lynch and some of you guys for the first time, but are you guys picking up that Carnage figure?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick it up, but not now. I gotta build up points for it because I can't justify the price personally for my collection because I collect a lot of different things. So I have to get rid of stuff now before the end of the year because I don't want to pay the the taxes for the 1099 that they're going to give me later on.
Fair enough.
I had to pre-order.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to have that figure in hand. I mean, I got Venom on pre-order. I'm still waiting on it. You know.
Same here.
KG,
Me too.
KG, I think I actually started with Marvel. I thank God was able to actually get out of Marvel, because that would be a big pit for me. There's a lot of figures coming out all the time, and they all look awesome.
They all look amazing. Like I said, it's so hard not to collect all three. All three franchises, like Marvel, Star Wars, and DC. Although DC is sort of like in the, they're not doing well.
Yeah, DC's not really doing a whole lot right now.
But right now, like Marvel's starting to go up there. They're starting to announce more Marvel figures, and they look amazing. And it's hard. I mean, look, we got Mando. We got Boba Fett coming out pretty soon, and it's gonna. I mean, get ready for your wallets. We got No Way Home. A lot of stuff.
Dude, my budget is so screwed.
I mean, I just got this in right now, the Maximum Carnage comic book today, so I can't wait.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Yeah, you did get it. All right, let me see here. Here, let me sew you up really quick.
Yeah. It's all the line. I can't wait. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go read the classical Carnage comic, the first origin of Carnage.
What you need to do is play the game for the Super Nintendo.
I know this is the cover for the Super Nintendo version, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety was pretty good too.
Yeah, I think as a kid I played it. I was in Germany once, and one of my cousins there had a Nintendo, and I think I actually played the Maximum Carnage game. So yeah, it was.
They're fun games. Sick. Yeah, and he does look sick, man. I mean, I'm definitely getting him. You know.
Dude, I was waiting, and then I saw the head sculpt with Tom Hardy, and I was like, pre-order.
Yeah, you have to get it. You have to. I mean,
you have to get.
I mean, if you want to have this sort of display with just Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man together, I mean, that's a display right there.
Yeah. So that right there. Okay, let me. I'll tell you something here. So that one there.
Yeah.
Is here? Hold on 1 second.
That image in the back of the book.
So we had a Marvel series. There was trading cards back in the day. Okay.
Yes.
You guys remember those? So there was like Marvel series 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think it went to like 5 or 6, but 4 was badass because they had the foil cards that you could get. Do you remember those? The red foil cards. So each set of the cards would go in the a 3x3 and make a kind of like a poster, out of all the cards. And they did that for the whole set. But then they had the special foil cards of the 2099s, Ravage, Doom, X-Men.
Oh yeah, I do have. I actually do have a 2099. What's it called? Spider-Man with the red foil. Yeah, it's great. Looks good.
So that was the series that I grew up with, but they had the cover right there that you just showed everybody.
Yeah, this one right here.
That right there was a horizontal card, and it was all silver foil. Like the whole thing was silver foil, like a hologram silver foil.
Mm-hmm. They made some for the Venom, right? Lethal Protector, right?
I think they did later, but for the cards, like that was insane. I must have opened 400 or 500 packs. I finally got that damn card.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to get onto it because I just love Carnage. I love Cletus Cassidy and just Venom in general. It's just amazing. Can't wait. I mean, a lot of people were kind of bugged about the joints. I don't mind it. I mean, you can't even. At first, I couldn't even tell it had joints. So that's
right. I mean, you really got to be, I think, kind of close up.
Yeah, you have to be like super close to see it. I'm sure if you have guests around the house and they see it, they won't even notice it. So there's no.
Yeah, there's so much going on with that figure. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even notice.
Right, Lynch. It really doesn't matter.
You're right. When you see everything, or like when you get him, like, God, he's so big though. What the hell?
Wow. He's not gonna fit on detail.
Like this right here, a lot of people would say, "Oh, it's an overgrown Marvel Legend," and in some respects, I would agree.
Yeah.
I do agree, but there's no other way to put this figure together without having long-term damage. Like for instance, Venom, you're not gonna have him in that pose forever.
Nah.
Right.
Majority of the time, you're gonna put that Tom Hardy head sculpt on, and you're gonna have him in a very stoic pose and just keep it like that. That We Are Venom look is exactly what you want on your day off.
Yeah.
But for Carnage, you want him to be posed. You want him to be
exactly.
Right.
Carnage is not a character that you can put him in a museum pose. I mean, if you guys know him in the comic
really
books and the cartoon shows, he is crazy. He's not going to be in a museum pose. So I'm actually kind of glad that I have the freedom to pose it with no, severe damages towards the figure. So I'm glad that they went with the articulated show and joints. So I'm glad.
I don't know, KG. I think I would rather just get something like maybe a statue like that.
Right, yeah, the Sideshow statue a couple of months back when they showed the circle.
Yeah, because I got this for my Spider-Man. You know this one?
What we got here?
Solo cam.
Oh, solo cam. Where you at, Rod? Hold on, buddy.
Ooh,
oh wow!
I see that.
Oh, that's sick.
And you see with Spider-Man, like I want to buy a statue because with the Hot Toys, I'm just too scared to pose them. I just don't want to stretch the suits. And with statue Spider-Man, I'm like, I think I want to go on that
exactly.
That
and but that's a little bit of the thing that I was talking about in regards to in the case Carnage we're talking about, and then Venom and stuff. These are like, even for me, even Spider-Man, it's something that needs to be posed like really well, or like even like on a statue like that. Because for me, it loses a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I cannot wait to get that the classic Spider-Man suit that they have announced.
Yes. For the PS4.
I mean, if you have Carnage on pre-order and you have Venom and you want to create sort of something like this with the actual classic suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a comic book fan, it's gonna be a nuts.
Damn it, KG. Damn it.
I know he's just an enabler now too, right? I mean, like, because that's I'll tell you what.
I see my bank account just
going down.
I know, down and down, and
I should not come back.
It's all KJ's fault. No, to be fair, I'll tell you literally, when I got out of Marvel, that was the only thing. You asked Joe how we actually maintain our collections. Yeah. I literally nowadays I collect Star Wars. And then different movies. So Lokalu was talking about, I've got like RoboCop, I've got like at 209 here, at 209, I've got RoboCop on the chair. But like I've got like Indiana Jones, so like different movies.
Right.
Matrix. So these are like.
Can we see them on your other camera there or no?
No, they're not.
Range?
They're all in the living room.
Is that the stealth suit that I see up there?
Yeah, that's the stealth.
Yeah, I missed out on the Toys Wonderland glitch because it was 204 shipped.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, 204 shipped. And that was an amazing deal. And I missed out on it because they had a glitch. Remember, they had a glitch last week where
I got Rescue.
Rescue was 309 shipped.
I paid 150, so I paid 150.
And then they fixed it, and I lost it. I lost my chance. But
they sure did.
150 because nobody can sell it. So.
Yeah. Nice figure, really. I was not willing to spend that Sideshow price. I don't think.
No, and that's the thing. And you know what? I'll just solo me really quick. So you got to review on that one, man. You got. Yeah, I'm going to. I literally just opened her. I haven't done anything with her, as you can tell. She's just.
I think
you popped her leg off.
You gotta get the 85.
Yeah, I popped that leg earlier, but I got it back on. Like the
because that's where you put the
batteries in.
You gotta get the 85. You gotta get the 85 with her.
I know, but you know.
Just imagine that posing with her, like Leia. Actually, you know what? I actually have a picture of Leia. I don't know if you guys have seen it,
do not. I tell you, do not go down that road.
I know.
I mean, he already did. He bought his first diecast Iron Man, so I was like,
No,
well,
KG,
I have the Mark 46 concept. That's my
Iron Man. Okay.
Yeah, and I have War Machine Mark 4. So I was like 111.
I have to proudly say I have no Iron Mans.
I mean, this is not my picture, but like this is Leia's. I mean, you gotta.
Nice. Yeah.
You got if you're gonna get. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. You go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get Rescue, you gotta get 85 with her. It's
so don't get Rescue. That's what you're saying. Don't get
don't get Rescue. Don't get Rescue.
Right, because then he's gonna get down that rabbit hole. I mean, it's hard, man. Because I got the 46, so I'll just pose her with that. I mean, it's Iron Man.
We can't hear Loco what you're saying.
Listen, for me, I have to get the Rescue and the 85. That's like me and my wife's moment in the movie.
That's why we couldn't hear you, because you're saying things that we shouldn't hear. Do not buy the rescue people. Do not listen to Lokulu. Do not listen to Casey.
I'm a little crazy. You don't have to listen to me. Listen to me.
You gotta mute his mic, bro.
Mute him. Mute him.
No,
but
Mute him. Mute him.
I'm gonna place an order right now.
Jesus. No, but
I'm
seriously.
But
they're nice figures. They're nice figures, but
they're amazing. But the price for a rescue on Sideshow, like, nah.
no. I'd rather get me a second Iron Deadpool.
I know, right?
I'm not into
Kingdom
that.
Come Kingdom Come does have some of the best costumes, and I mean that's all Alex Ross too. That artwork is absolutely amazing.
Sick.
I love it, man. I do. And yeah, Punisher. I have Punisher War Machine. He is legit.
I almost bought that today.
Same
War Machine
awesome.
Punisher, yeah, that's an amazing figure. But
I even got a custom John Bernthal head sculpt for him.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I have him out in the living room with my 6 skill. Yeah, because when I bought it, he didn't, it didn't fit right, and then he was like, "Oh, well, let me refer you to this guy who makes, pieces." I'm like, "Well, now you tell me." So I hit that guy up, and he sent me the attachments and everything, and yeah, so I got him in there with the neck thing, and it's a pretty good head sculpt. I mean, for it was like $30, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's way cheaper than other sculpts that I've purchased. So, hey, single songwriter, what's up, man? Yeah, we're having kind of a late night impromptu.
Yeah. To be fair, like I said, to be fair, I love the figures. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not something that you can do, Joe. You end up just having to choose a path, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I started with Marvel, and then when I saw the Star Wars, and I was like, "That's what I want."
Star Wars.
I got out of Marvel fast, so I literally had like 12 Iron Mans like the first month of collecting.
Wow.
And I was like, out of this. Hey man,
Yeah, I'm so screwed.
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive because, I mean, with Star Wars, you don't have to worry about the material. It's all fabric material. Like, I enjoy posing my Star Wars figures more than I do with my Marvel and DC. I have Heavy Mando, I have, Qui-Gon, IG-11, all these figures, they're all great figures. Heavy Mando is my favorite figure in the collection right now. So.
Yeah, I bought two. I like them so much. Heavy Mandos.
Oh yeah, you have to. I mean, it's an amazing figure.
I only have one Heavy Mando because I couldn't get a second.
I couldn't get a second either. I was going to plan to buy a second.
I know,
one.
and
I just couldn't.
I told him I literally have a Heavy Mando in
I
shipper.
see it. It's somewhere around there.
No, I got another one in shipper in my closet, just sitting there with another fucking brand new IG-11, and they're just.
And he was like, "I have this one, in the shipping," and I was like, "Okay." So I also have.
It cost me $250 to ship it to him, man.
Are you guys picking up the Miles and the what was her name? Spider-Gwen?
That's my first Spider figure.
Oh,
Miles.
definitely won't be your last.
I know, that's the problem. See,
is it Spider-Gwen?
Spider-Gwen and Miles. I got them.
Oh wow, yeah, it's not gonna be your last one. They're great figures, but hard to pose.
I almost bought these, but I said what I always say when I look at the figures, like, this is awesome. I want to buy it. And then I hear in my mind my wife saying, "No, what the hell are you doing?" I just give up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can enjoy them from afar away. I can enjoy it for somebody else's collection. The Spider-Gwen looks great and just doesn't fit in my collection, right? So, I mean, Lynch, you're getting it, right?
Yeah, both of them.
So, right, and I can enjoy it for you. Like, I'm glad you're getting it. And it's not something that I'm into.
But I know I'm screwed, though, because now I'm going to want all the video game Spider-Man, and then I'm going to want all the movie. And
yeah, Joe, that's a pretty penny. I sold 7 already. I still have 3.
Which 3 you got?
I don't know if y'all remember way back in summer. What was that?
Can you put in the big Anthony to show it? Which one is it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get back.
Yeah, because I do Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my thing.
Who am I bringing up?
Rodrigo.
Do it, mine.
There you go.
There you go.
So the that's the one that I got for like $150.
Wow.
Then can you see the It's behind it. This is the Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider, yeah.
You should be able. Can you swap your camera? I think you got to. I think your camera sees it.
Yeah, your other cam.
I see it. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? Just to be a nice guy, you could sell those to Joe because I have those already.
Oh, okay.
But you see, also have a DC on the back and stuff. But the Spider-Man, this was actually full with Spider-Man. I had like 11, I think.
Damn.
And I got rid
Wow.
of them. Because I'm literally getting out. I need to get out of Marvel because there's just too many things to buy now. You know,
there you go. I was just gonna show you real quick. So I because KG was talking about the heavy. That's what I took earlier today.
Yeah, see, and the blogger photos for the Heavy Mando. When I saw Heavy Mando with, Beskar Mando, I was like, "Yep, I'm done. I'm getting it."
That to me was cool. I had the armorer there too, but I didn't take a picture of her. But I have her. I have her posed in the DTOF like that on the side behind Mando here. Like right behind them. So like a little 3. They're like, it's hard to see, but they're well, that's IG-11 and OG Mando, and then all 3 of them are right there. I know the DTOFs are weird. I'm trying to like redo them all today.
One of the scariest thing with a Heavy Mando is putting that machine gun, and that the back where he puts his hand on that thing. I felt I was gonna break it. I was like, oh no.
Yep, and that's how I have him in the photo
because the mold of the hand was so stiff.
Tight.
And I felt I was gonna break it. I was like, "No, please don't break! Please don't break!" So I'm glad.
When you hear people saying heat it up, how do they heat it up?
When you heat up the hands, you use a hair dryer or hot.
Okay.
It's hot water, yeah.
Okay.
I prefer the hair dryer. Put it on low setting heat, just to get it at least a little pliable, so that way you don't melt the plastic.
Okay.
Or deform it, and then you just pop it in and out. And eventually, not the mushroom cap for the ball joint, but the peg hole itself where it receives is going to stretch out eventually.
Okay.
So it'll be easy to pop in and out.
Right. Cool.
It helps. And since we're all kind of round table in that there, Joe, I'm the same. Like I stick mostly to Star Wars, man. Like you have to kind of pick a lane, sort of. But the problem is you kind of veer off that lane from time to time.
Right. And you're a comic book fan.
Happens.
And you're a Marvel X-Men fan. So if they announce a comic book accurate, or just like, if they take it from inspiration from the comics, X-Men, I'm sure you would buy it, the Hot Toys versions. I mean,
dude,
but then
all X-Men. Well, actually, Venom's right there, but you know what I mean. All X-Men, bro, all over them. So it's like
you need to win the lotto to buy all of it because it's just too freaking expensive.
You have to sell something. I mean, it's like Jetta says, sell your collection to pay for your collection, right? So why not?
Yeah, I mean, I got an IG-11 and a Heavy Mando.
My collection doesn't play for my collection. My collection doesn't like to open its hand, I'm gonna have to sell something and I can't sell it. Not
exactly what Jason's saying right there. I figure it does come along and you do cross that line. Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I wish I could. It's just sometimes I literally can't. I literally try to sell it and I can't sell it. So
Hey Rod, are you in lockdown?
No, not in my city, no.
Nice.
Where are you guys? Like, what part of the world are you guys in right now?
Well, I'm right here, bro.
Where?
Where you at? Down there? Are you down there? I can't aim at you. You're over there.
I know. We're in the same town. We just found out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like Joe is like fucking 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Like.
Wow.
Like we can go get something to eat right now. We'll be like, yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Like.
Local, where are you?
Crazy.
I'm in New York.
Okay, and UKG?
California right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Where in Cali?
East Bay. Not in the sorry. What's it called? Bay Area. Bay Area.
So I used to live in San Jose and Morgan Hill and Los Gatos.
I lived in Los Angeles and Riverside.
What are you doing in New Zealand?
I live here.
Yeah, but why?
I
know, but
why'd you move?
Why I migrated? Things were not because I'm from Brazil originally, so.
Oh, okay.
Things were not good in Brazil when I moved. 10 years ago, almost 8 years ago. So I just moved here because I had some friends here already. And
so that's a huge, like, you know, Brazil to New Zealand.
It's just the other side of the world. But the fact is, for example, I study at UCLA, but to migrate to the US is such a hassle and such stress. And at the time, you guys had, you know, Trump, so you know things, you know. Anyway,
it was just the way it was, and got you there.
Let's not get into politics. So I went to New Zealand, so which is English, you know. So it's just as easy as so.
Have you guys seen I know Mafa, you haven't seen the movie yet, but have you guys seen Venom? The second film yet? No.
Which one? The one on
the second film. The second
I
film
did.
came out.
The one on
in theaters right now.
Yeah, I saw.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. In theaters.
There's a specific scene where, you know, he says the title of the movie, you know, it's Let There Be Carnage. I was like, yeah, that's it. I mean, I was already completely sold on the Venom, on the Carnage figure, but I was like extra sold. Like, yeah, I gotta get it. Like that scene where he goes, "Let there be carnage." Oh man.
No, I don't want it anymore.
Listen, when I saw the commercial, the trailer for Let There Be Carnage, and I saw Carnage, I said, as soon as they make this figure, this is going to be on my wish list for Christmas.
Dude.
I mean, it's such a beautiful figure. It's great.
How about you, Joe? Did you buy it too?
I pre-ordered both of them.
Nice.
No NRD, so I'm glad you paid NRD for it.
Save up.
Had to.
Him up again. There he is. Just for anybody who hasn't seen him a million times
we've
already.
just been talking about Carnage this whole week. I mean,
that's been it. Well, it's you know what it is. Jason says it's way better than the first one. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So
look, here's the thing. If you like the first version of the first film, most likely you like the second film. It's a comedy. There's a lot of jokes in the film. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that there's a lot of jokes in the film, because Venom in the comic books, he's not all about jokes that much. So
so I'm not too sure myself.
Just go watch it. I mean, I mean, just because you hear other people's opinions doesn't mean you're like, no, I can't watch it now.
Right.
You know, you might have a different opinion. You might like, okay, I actually might like it. You know.
I watched Venom this week.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of it?
No, the first one.
Oh, the first one. Did you like it?
It's you know. It
is what it is.
It's not your comic book traditional Venom.
No,
it's not.
Expected, but it's not a movie either. You know.
Because there's no Spider-Man, and I think it was hard for them to do, because you can't do a Venom movie without Spider-Man. Like the same thing like Joker, you can't do a Joker movie without Batman. But you know, the Joker film actually did really good, because they had great writers. And
that was not Joker. That was not Joker.
Right, but it was like a different version of Joker. I mean, it was not like the actual real Joker, but it was a good one.
Yeah, they can call it whatever. It's just not Joker.
They're making a second one. Did you guys hear they're making a sequel for that film?
They're gonna call it the Penguin.
The Penguin?
They want, you know. If they're gonna do whatever they want and just call it a name, they can just call it the Penguin.
Well, now that sorry, go ahead. I'll let you wrap that up. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, me no. Go ahead. Yeah.
No,
I was saying.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Rod, go ahead.
Batman is one of the few that I actually watched when I was a kid. So Batman and Joker it's a pretty sad thing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
yin and yang. That's just they belong together in a film.
Yeah, and then I understand the idea of doing something more cerebral with the idea of the Joker. I understand that. It's just not what it was written for.
Right. I can appreciate that.
For me, it just separates it so much that for me, that's not the Joker. That's just calling it
some guy acting like the Joker.
Yeah, you could call it Psycho.
I can appreciate it for what it is, though.
Yeah,
I still thought it was a very good movie.
It's a very good film.
Like I was saying, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it's not the Joker. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Well, you know, and here's the thing, like, that I'll say real quick before I move on from that, is that I try to go in as much, and it's hard because I'm a purist on a lot of things, but I try to go in with the understanding that what I'm watching is so and so's vision or interpretation of a fit, like it's divisive as it is, but like I love the Zack Snyder flicks personally. I love
too.
Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman was dope, and Justice League's badass. Like I love them. And when I first saw Man of Steel, I was like, I don't know, man, that's not Superman, in my head. But then I was like, well, let me try to like look at it in a different perspective. Where I'm like, okay, he's trying to present his interpretation, or he's got like a way to go. Like he's got a plan. So I was like, I gave it another chance, and I fell in love with them. So it's like, I try to. From that moment on, since Man of Steel, I've been trying to keep that in my head that, okay, these guys, this is their interpretation. So I just want to see how they're trying to represent, whatever I like.
Yeah. Did you hear
and then try to find ways to appreciate it.
I'm open. I'm open to things like that. So, for example, I just love Dune, the new film, the new movie.
Oh, right. Yeah, new Dune.
I know KG's
I star in it. I started
it.
Watch it 4 times. I watched it 4 times. Loved it.
Lynch, you were going to say something?
Oh, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, the head of HBO Max just did an interview. And even though HBO Max won't release streaming numbers on the Snyder Cut, she said it's a worldwide phenomenon.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, Zack Snyder's Justice League was something that was supposed to happen when it was first announced, right? I mean, 2017, and likely, I mean, that movie did not do so well, obviously. But I mean, there's a certain scene. Like, I love Man of Steel. When I was a kid, when I watched that film, watching Superman doing that first flight scene that he does, playing that music that plays, also in the background, and also kind of seeing that again with Zack Snyder's Justice League. That scene where towards the end of the battle, he comes. And the music plays, that nostalgia just hits me. I was like, oh my God. I just remember myself being back in the theaters watching that scene, First Flight. And that music, it's just, it was a day one period for me for that 2-pack and that Cyborg. Those were a must have for me.
Yep.
And here,
now I have to go back.
Yeah, it's hard now. I mean, I'm sure you'll find some great prices for those because, I mean, I cannot wait to display them like towards the end where they're all together and then line. Yeah.
See, Metamorphic here makes a good point. We're saying Ledger's Joker is also interpretation and pretty much considered best on film. So, sometimes they can be. Sometimes they can be. They redefine the character.
And he was 26. Right. He was 26 when he was Joker, which is crazy. I mean, so many actors actually, they asked so many actors to come and actually, play the role. And they're like, no, we don't want, they were too scared because of Jack Nicholson, right? But this guy comes on and he goes like, I want to go. And he died because of Joker because he got, I think, 2 hours of sleep. Behind the scenes, like he didn't get sleep. He was like insomniac. Like he got no sleep whatsoever, and he got a little crazy.
Full Method too.
Full Method. I mean, that movie it's one of the best superhero films of all time. It's definitely a true superhero comic book. Joker or Batman film.
Right.
I think he interviewed Jack Nicholson before he did the movie, and Jack told him, "Don't lose yourself in the role, in the character."
Yeah. I remember. Right, and he did.
Absolutely.
But I'm hoping 3.0 Joker coming out for Hot Toys because that DX19 Batman, you need a Joker with him. You need a Joker. I mean, if they're gonna reissue the Dark Knight trilogy, you gotta reissue some of the villains.
For sure. We need villains, period.
They don't make a lot of villains Hot Toys, like Mysterio. Like, I have Mysterio. You guys got to get that figure. They're not going to make another Mysterio. This is it. You got to get Mysterio.
No, stop it, KG. Stop it. We got out of it. Stop trying to push us to the hole.
Loco, what scale is that?
This is a 7-inch scale. Like,
let's get everybody kind of, here we go.
If there was a 6 scale, I would buy it in a minute.
Yes. The quarter scale is a little too big for me, but give me a 6 scale of this, I'll definitely buy it.
I thought there was a 4-pack, and it looked like it came in the old VHS tape.
I have that one too. It's still in the box, wrapped up in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Sick.
I got that. I got doubles of everybody.
You see,
Splinter, Shredder, Raph.
You got doubles of everybody. You see? I'm not the only crazy one, you see?
No, you're not the only crazy. We all have a little bit of crazy.
Yeah.
Just
I have
saying. Crazy.
all the turtles in different iterations. I have them all. I have the Michael Bay turtles. I have the 90s turtles from NECA. I have the Nickelodeon ones from the 3D cartoon. I have the old 80s Super 7 style ones. I have them all.
I want the Dream X.
The Dream X I skipped on because I already went to Threezero's Michael Bay versions. I'm like, I didn't want it, but I did get the Shredder. And the Shredder.
Nice.
Absolutely. What Rod? Did you have K2SO over there? I didn't see.
Damn it, Rod.
You were messing around with something that probably everybody wants.
Oh man,
Dude, I want that.
One of the grails.
I'm gonna use this one for the, like I told you, for the scene.
Imagine you drop it. Oh man. Yeah, that's a great piece.
So he's gonna make a scene because, as it goes with everything else, he has two of them. So he was talking about trying
you have
to
two
make some
KTSOs?
Yeah, he does.
K2SOs, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do that scene. You know, remember the scene where she shoots one of them and he's like, "You knew that wasn't me, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool scene. Yeah, definitely. Have you guys seen the there was I think I mentioned this on one of the live streams, but Rodrigo, I know you have some Fire First Troopers there. There's a guy on Instagram. I think he has 16 of those. And he has them pose. No, the Fire First Clone Troopers. And it was Dark Side Anakin walking up. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of what I'm doing here. You see, because that's the Dark Side Anakin.
Yeah, just buy another 13, you'll be good.
Exactly. I already have
so
4.
much, man.
I have 3 arriving more, so that's 7 already.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's a display right there.
I only have 2, and I've got 2 more coming. But now I'm like, do I need 6? Like,
No,
or
you
8?
need 13.
16, Joe. It's 16, Joe. It's 8 for each side of Anakin. You know. So 16.
Well, now that my Rex is delayed.
Right.
I'm gonna sell 3 of my Rexes and get 501s because I actually got 4 Rexes. So.
All right, real quick.
Say what?
Everybody in the chat, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Slowly working on my streams, man, because usually I'm doing reviews and everybody's inviting me on their stream, so we're just kind of, trying to slowly get the ball rolling over here and everything too, man. And I'm tired, and I got 2 or 3 more hours till my birthday. I don't think we're gonna make it that long.
Your birthday,
So,
I told you, man.
I know it's over in your end. It is, but for here, I'm still in my 30s right now. All right, let me enjoy it while it lasts, right? So, but look, let's talk about this, man, because we were trying to talk about it earlier, but we were waiting for everybody to come in, and he's pushed up, so he should be coming very soon.
Let me just tell you guys something.
Who's getting this?
I'm not getting it because I don't have the rest of the Empire Strikes Back figures. But let me tell you something. If you guys don't have this figure on pre-order, and if you guys have the rest of the Empire Strikes Back or the OG trilogy sort of display, this has to be a must-have. This is the definitive Lando to have, and they'll now make another one. They're not going to make another one.
No, I 100% agree.
I agree.
100% agree.
So, I don't have this on pre-order, but I can enjoy it from another collection. So, I'm glad for people that are getting this. It's going to be a great display with the rest. I'm just hoping one day Bespin Han.
Yeah, what's up with Han?
So the thing is,
where the F is Padme?
I don't know if they're gonna do a Bespin Han because Han Harrison Ford doesn't like his likeness
to be taken.
He doesn't. Hey, real quick, let me bring in my boy Sean, okay? Because he usually streams with me, and he never gets to because he's always at work. So, Rod knows Sean, and you guys haven't met, but hey, Sean,
how's it going?
Here is everybody.
What's up, Sean?
Hey,
we got a mic check. You doing okay over there?
It should be working.
Yeah,
we hear you.
Cool. Okay, perfect.
We hear you, bud.
All right.
So what's cracking, bud? You just got home, or?
Yeah, no. The same old, just always the closing shift, so never really get a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I, like I said, I wasn't really going to do anything right now, but like we had the news for these early releases, and
yeah,
it was like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what?
And
Let's
man,
just
you
do
know,
it.
you got to do what you got to do when you are starting these.
You gotta do when you gotta do.
Hey, Nightmare, appreciate that. Sorry, man. What'd you say, Rod? You're black over there, man. Black screen. Right there, he is.
Yeah, it's my camera that died.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Battery died.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, so we're trying to. I'm trying to get everybody's chat here too. I'm sorry, guys, but we're trying to look. So yeah, Lando he's gonna be here like any day now, and like KG was saying, man, like you're gonna miss him. Like if you don't get him, he's gone. They're not gonna make him again.
No.
I feel like if I go back to get Vader, then I gotta get all the, and so I'm like, shoot.
Which Vader?
Either I would really like the Rogue One Vader, but probably the 40th anniversary Vader.
Yeah, I had both.
Nice, $90 for Lando. Hell yeah.
I had both, but I sold my 40th. I only have this one now.
So you
Which
got,
one you got
the best
there? Hold on,
one.
let me try to pull him up. What do you got? Is that Rogue One?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's arguably the best Vader.
Yeah, I was
That's
able
what I
to.
heard.
But
Yep.
If you're looking for a Darth Vader, have you heard of an app called OfferUp?
No.
Well, there's
Yeah.
an app. It's like a buy and trade sale group, and not a group. It's an app, but there's somebody selling it for $280 on it.
Oh wow, that's a good.
Oh, that's a
price.
good price.
Yeah, in San Jose. It's in San Jose. You can ask the guy if he ships. But yeah, $280 for it.
Or I could just have my buddy.
Yeah,
in
hopefully
San
we
Jose
are
pick
getting
it
Return
up.
of the Jedi. I don't
Yeah.
know. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
mean, yeah, it's a good price, $280 for it.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, that guy's going for like 500 right now, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good. It's used,
Yeah, it's funny
obviously,
because
but
like
it's good.
our buddy Shane had Rogue One Vader for like months just sitting there, and he's like, "You want it? You want it?" You know, I'm like, "No, I'm good." And then he finally sold it. And it's funny because now I'm hearing there's a couple people that are like, "Damn, I really want to get that." You know what I mean? I want to get that Rogue One, and I'm like, he's just literally been sitting on that thing, and then he offloaded it.
that's the best one.
Yeah, and you're right, dude. You have to get Lando because and Hot Toys is just they're not going to do it. Let's
They're
just
not
put it
going to
that
make
way.
another one. This is it.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it.
I mean,
It's
that
one of those
display
rare
right
one
there.
and done things.
It is, yeah, one and done.
Yeah.
And what'd you say, KG? There, sorry.
I'm just saying this display right here. Like if you have Boba Fett and Darth Vader and just have that, that's a display right there. You can display that.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
true.
I mean, or put them with your Bespin Leia or
Or your one day Bespin Han, that happening one day also.
yeah.
Hopefully Bespin Luke, a reissue of Bespin Luke would be nice.
Yeah, and I'll see what Doc's saying right here. That I'm hoping
Yeah.
because I've got the head sculpt because I've got the quarter scale Hot Toys.
Yeah,
which is the best Vader.
Yeah, I'm hoping once the anniversary for Return of the Jedi comes up, we get a 1/6 scale version of that quarter scale with that head sculpt. That's why I'm waiting for that version.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
really
that
hoping.
version. Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
waiting for
so.
that version to come out. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think they're gonna do you mean the head sculpt for the Vader? You mean?
For
Yeah,
1/6
for
scale
Return
for
of the Jedi.
the anniversary that's coming up for Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but you're talking about the head sculpt for the 4th scale, right?
Well, yeah, 1/4 scale. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got that one, and I don't think they're gonna do that one for the 6th scale at all.
Well,
Maybe-
I think the
but-
skiff guard probably just to jump in real quick is because I mean Sideshow did it, so I don't know.
It's not that great.
Yeah, I know, but they did it, so I don't know if they were just going to be like, hey, let's.
I would think we'd be getting
One
one
right
for
away.
Kenobi, right? We'd be getting another Vader.
Oh yeah, that's
maybe.
true. We are gonna get probably we're gonna get another Vader for it. Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
gonna be a
No.
Vader or is it gonna be a
Hayden face though. It will be a Hayden Christensen version of Vader.
That's
Well,
the-
Right.
hopefully it's going to be like a double-headed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
a
yeah.
half something.
It
right?
would
Yeah.
be so
Something.
cool if they made the actual Vader, but you know that scene where there was a leaked photo of Hayden Christensen. He's not in the suit
Oh, he's in the tank,
in
right?
that tank. If Hot Toys makes that tank, I'm done. I'm getting it. I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Well, and like Jazz Inc., he made the Vader chamber.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
that looks
yeah,
I
so
was looking
dope.
at, and I'm like, dude, that is so sick. But then I'm like, where am I gonna put this? And it's kind of weird, right? Like it's cool, but then like he's in there, and I'd probably have him like, facing away or
facing away,
Yeah,
right?
but then
I just don't feel like it would give me. It may have some shelf presence, but I think I would just gloss over it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think Atlanta's gonna be the next Krennic. He's
Yeah.
gonna come, right?
could be.
Final product's gonna come out. He's gonna sell out next day. It's gonna be gone because that figure is down here, underproduced. It's not gonna
Which figure?
stay on. Lando.
Yes, but that's the thing. It's not everybody that wants it.
Sculpt
No,
is
but
amazing.
there's a ton of us that are OG fans that are just gonna
Yeah,
scoop
you
them
guys
up.
have to get it.
Mhm.
Because I was talking to Anthony before you guys came up on it, and I do have it on pre-order on Sideshow, but I'm only getting one.
You got? Oh, is it only a quantity of one? You only can get one, or is it two?
No, I'm just only getting one.
Oh, okay. What
He
is the
normally
quantity
gets
size
two at
for
a
that,
time.
actually?
So like
many-
if it's something he likes, he normally gets 2.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
because
he usually gets 2. Period. If he likes it,
Yeah.
he gets 4.
Ooh,
So,
Dude.
that's,
I mean,
so that's how bad it is. I'm getting one. So yeah, because the
Until he
thing is,
gets it in, and then he's gonna want to get another one.
I keep thinking,
yeah, second one.
yeah, look at that. Yeah, if there was Lobot, I would get it.
right.
Low butt. Mm.
I would get it.
Well,
But-
go ahead, Rod.
How are you gonna pose him?
What, Lando?
Yeah. How would you pose? Because let's say that Lando there is the one that it's on Cloud City, right? So there's literally only a few scenes there.
Right.
So
If
you're gonna
you-
have to be.
Right, Anthony. If you can go back to the pictures, there is a
Yeah.
certain like I'm all about museum poses. Like I like to put a little more, into it, like simple but effective. Like if you can scroll through some of the photos, I think there's one pose. If
Yeah,
I
just
if I
let me
were to
know
get
when I
this
hit it.
figure, I think this pose. I'll pose him like this,
Okay.
something
The
like that.
stoic pose.
Stoic pose. It's simple but effective. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it's there. It shows a little character to it. So.
Yeah, like here's like interaction, which is mild interaction, but interaction nonetheless. Like you can do, or like that or something. You can do some basic.
Yeah, and there's nothing to worry about. It's all cloth material.
Fabric. Yeah.
Like that's dope right there, right?
Yeah, that's seen.
Yeah, but would you? Because for example, I've got the Boba. I've got Darth Vader. I would never put Boba, Darth Vader, and Lando Calrissian. It's just like
Yeah, it's hard. Here's the thing. I would do it to take photos.
Yeah,
Right.
different thing totally. Yes. If you buying the figure to take pictures, it's a different thing. I totally agree. But then you can argue that would work with any figure at all.
Yeah.
Talking about collecting, right? Yeah, exactly. So regard to collecting, right? I got the OGs. I've got everything from the original trilogy now. Literally, I've got maybe 3 C-3POs and 3 R2-D2s.
Damn.
Because I got the metal C-3PO that was done by, it wasn't Hot Toys,
Was it Bandai?
Bandai,
That was-
yes.
Bandai did the die cast.
It was diecast.
yeah.
It's awesome. Anyway, I got them all, and I did get Lando as a skiff guard, which is actually posing with my Jabba, palace, which makes much more sense, in posing wise, in a collection, than this one. Because this one, yes, that's the Lando for Cloud City, which we literally had him. If there was a Lobot, totally, I would get him, Lobot, just pose them together, fine. But I would not pose him with, for example, I would need a dinner table to put him in the scene that Darth Vader appears.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You would need the structure of the place for that.
Basically recreating the scene in your display.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, it breaks a little bit if you can't do that. If you can't do that,
Right.
it would be like he was just Katie was just saying, it's a little bit of museum pose,
Yeah.
which is fine. But it would be like for me, it would be a figure like any other figure,
Right.
like a
Yeah, makes sense. No, I was saying
I
this
get
is going to be the next Director Krennic. It's going to sell out. It's not gonna hit shot.
Oh yeah.
It's not. It's gonna be like, oh dang it! Now it's gonna go back up. With price, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do that.
Yeah, real quick, Derekis is right, man. I was thinking that too, man. I want some Colt 45, man, to go with Lando, man. If you know, you know, man. He was always doing the commercials for those beers back in the day.
45 of the galaxy.
Dude, that'd be awesome, man. Right, exactly. Yeah, he is. KG. Everybody's right. Like he's gonna be like something like Krennic. He'll be out for maybe 2 months, I think, and then I think he's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
because the hype now, like so many people have lost. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying I want him, but I don't have anything to go with him.
Well, it's a start.
That's
it's a start. I mean,
that's a slippery slope now.
Yeah, that Bespin Leia is going up in price. She's going like $300, $400, $500 right now on eBay.
I sold mine for $200 like last week.
$200 US or $200 New Zealand?
New Zealand, so that's like 170 US.
Dude,
I tell you, here's a different market out there, man. It's crazy.
We can't compare. It's just too different.
Yeah, single songwriters, right? Yeah, 40th anniversary only comes around once. I mean, it's true, and even that 40th, the Empire, Vader, and Fett are great.
They are.
They're
awesome.
great, and they're still on Sideshow. I think they're just still sitting there.
Yeah, and then when they sell out, people will just say, "Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh no, why?"
Yeah, it's just, and that's
exactly
why
what I'm doing.
Right, and that's why I think Lando's like he's not going to last, bro, because.
He won't.
As we all like you said, same with Joe. Like, there's so many figures that you've missed because either you just started collecting or you just you waited on it, and then maybe you didn't have the money at the time and you miss it or whatever, right? So it's like it's been climbing and climbing, like the hype for figures that in people's passion for collecting, right? So I don't think it's not going to sit like it did back like 4 or 5 years ago.
No, we all agree that's actually gonna sell out for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just that the timing is a little bit unfortunate because you need to remember that not only you guys in the US, all the world, unless you live in Hong Kong, the shipping kills you. You need to remember it's gonna compete with Mandalorian right now, right? So people who's gonna actually start collecting now and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get Lando. That's my first figure." That's not gonna happen.
Only people in the know. Only people in the know.
But that's what I'm saying. People
also hardcore OG people who really love the original. If they're starting, that's one of the best ways because OG fans, there is a sweet love for Lando. Like maybe for people who aren't so much well versed in the Star Wars world, but to people like us and some of us, Lando, he is a figure to get. Like there's no if or buts about it. Like if you have original lineup, Lando's got to be there.
That's the thing.
Yeah, sure.
That's the thing, Sean. You're starting now, right? You don't have any figures.
I only got 2 figures right now, but if I did, I would definitely like Lando is definitely one to get. It's just I can understand where you're coming from because you would rather want to start with like the big one. You would want to start with Luke, Leia, and Han. But even if you don't have that option, hardcore fans are still gonna get Lando because even if that's the only option in front of you, they're still gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
I agree.
It is. I agree, Jason. That's the ideally people to start collecting should collect forward and never backward, as they say, right?
Yeah.
That's how you collect healthy and not too expensive. You should always collect forward.
But always keep a lookout because sometimes you can get some back ones on really good deals. So always collect forward, but never close that door.
Yeah, but what I mean is that it's an exception, right? So
for sure,
right,
forward and not backward.
Well, yeah, like so if K2SO is going for like 700, or that's at least the price point that he's floating around, don't buy him for 700.
No,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You'll find him cheaper. Jason in the chat found him cheaper.
Yes, pay me 1,000.
Well, it was like remember like how long I've been looking for like a Superman figure, and it was just way too much. And then just by the luck of the draw, I was able to get one super cheap.
Yeah. Yep, we found a deal on them, and boom.
Yes,
Hey,
it is.
KG, was Rex your next figure coming in?
My next figure?
Yeah.
Right now, like what's my next figure coming out right now? Or
Yeah, before it got delayed, was Rex your next one that was going to come in?
Well, there was a leak. I mean, well, I had some other figures, right? I have Endgame Hulk on pre-order, and I have Venom on pre-order, and then Rex. So I think my next figure was going to be Endgame Hulk because there was a leaked image, leaked footage, not footage, but leaked the shipment of Endgame Hulk coming to Sideshow. So I think that's going to be my first, and then second, maybe Rex. Hopefully, I'm hoping Rex soon because I would really want to pose him next to Cody. But yeah. I hope so. Rex will be next. Then Endgame.
Then I got that email.
I know that.
Yeah.
I was so bummed.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I was just like, come on. I mean,
I mean, you could pick it up overseas, but
$500. I'm not spending $500 for Rex. I mean,
yeah, with shipping. Now that they fixed their shipping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'd rather wait. I'm not gonna spend that much money for it.
What about you, Loco?
Your Rex was made.
Are you just Marvel right now? Movies?
Now, and I'm getting into the Star Wars game because the only Star Wars figures I collect is the movie realization line.
Okay.
So I do all the samurai based stuff. Like I'm strongly and heavily into Japanese culture. So when it comes to getting the Star Wars stuff, I've always been on the fence. I've been watching for a long time, but Spider-Man was something that I needed to get. Deadpool, something I needed to get. And then it just started building. And I'm like, if I get into Star Wars, I have to be strategic because there's like 5 different Boba Fett's. There's like 4 to 5 different Vaders. So I don't want to get into the habit. I need to get every version of the same exact character. I need one to be the definitive one. And how do I break that down? So I determined that what I'm going to do is rewatch the entire lineup of Star Wars and find those emotional moments that gravitate towards me alone. Not what everyone else likes, but me.
Exactly.
That's right.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the
So
purest form
you're
of
definitely
collecting.
getting the Lone Wolf and Cub Mando.
What was that?
You're getting the Lone Wolf and Cub Mando setup where he's pushing the cart and
Yeah, it's already pre-ordered. BBTS,
Yeah.
coming to me, is already paid for. I'm done.
nice.
What were you saying there, Sean? Sorry.
That's the purest form of collecting, is collect what draws you to it. Like, there's people that will collect just as a collection because they need everything a part of it, but the one thing that will make you just feel good about your collection is when you get stuff that you're drawn to, you have an attachment to. It's either a nostalgic feeling of something you grew up with, or it's something within an aesthetic of that you just gravitate to.
That is so true. That is so true.
What happens when you like everything though, and you have OCD and you're a completionist? You're screwed.
You
turn into Rob.
Welcome to my world too, man. I'm like,
if you know you have OCD, you have to check your OCD.
yeah, it's really hard. I mean, like some things you just get, and I don't even know why. Like you know what I mean? It's just like
he's teasing me with this Justice League Superman.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I know.
Because
he knows that's the one I want. But
I have that figure. It's amazing.
I want it. It's the head sculpt. That's what sold me. That's why I want it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the 2-pack. I wish I would have got that one though.
Now, see, I want that one. I
figure.
don't care for the black suit. I'm not a fan of when they just change a color. Like when Spider-Man 3, they just changed it all black.
You're getting the black one.
Well, yeah, of course you are. But like if it was black suit Superman, no cape, all that stuff, that'd be fine. But when they just literally take that exact same suit and just color palette change to black, I'm not a fan of it.
It's a cost-effective tactic that they do.
Yeah. Because
they're like, okay, we could push out another toy with this, and we don't have to do too much maintenance.
Right.
From a business standpoint, but it's not grew up with in the comics, i.e., cartoons or what have you.
Yeah.
But we also have to identify that this is their interpretation. The most simplest, smallest change.
Yeah.
Be very dramatic.
Wasn't Black Suit in the comics?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
it was somewhat fundamentally different. The black suit was it was all
He had
black
long hair,
with-
right?
He had a
Oh
mullet.
yeah,
He had a
yeah.
mullet.
Well, that's why in Lois and Clark, Dean Cain had a mullet in the pilot, and then they got rid of it after that. But in the comics, it was all black except for a little bit of silver on his toes, gauntlets, and then he had no cape.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matrix made a figure of that.
Yeah, Darius, I don't know. I don't know if they'll reissue, bro, but they'll probably they'll probably give us a couple Matrix 4. I'm
They will,
thinking.
but it'll be easy. Just grab a
for
John
sure.
Wick and just put him in some black clothes.
They just
Yeah.
delayed the Miles Morales figure right now from Sideshow.
Oh, nice.
Did they really?
They delayed it.
Right. They delayed it.
Yeah,
they
this one.
delayed- Oh no.
The video game one?
Yeah.
The video game no,
Yeah.
the animated version. It's now November
Oh.
2020.
Oh, the animated. Okay, because the video game one, I'm not sure if it's shipping yet.
No, he shipped.
Like
he shipped.
like from Sideshow, right?
Yeah. I've been seeing people saying it's shipped. So,
Okay. Because I was like, I know they had it, so I wasn't sure if they were like waiting until next week or
No,
because I haven't gotten a notification
So
on it.
the expected shipment is
Yeah,
now
Superman
it's
Rebirth.
November 2021 to
Rebirth.
January
Mhm.
2022.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, don't forget. Yeah, like,
Yeah, like
subscribe.
and sub.
But everybody
Yeah.
here who has their channels too, definitely, man, because that's what it's all about, really. You know, as a community, the passion for collecting. You know.
Yeah.
Local, like you were saying, for example, this is a figure that people don't care about, and I love it.
Oh, is it the Planet of the Apes? That's a Hot Toy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of Hot Toys.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people have seen that.
I mean, it's got some good
That's
detail
cool.
in that face, man. It's
See, a lot of people don't understand that with figures like that, it's a time span in history of artistry within movies and artistry within collecting.
Right,
that's-
right.
Yeah.
Just for CGI stuff. For instance, right here, NECA's doing the 90s Turtles. That's a Jim Henson creation.
I want those.
You know, this is great stuff.
I wanted that to be 1/6 scale.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I
Give
want
us the-
one.
I know.
Give us the 90s Turtles. Give us
Yeah.
the 90s Turtles 3-0. 3-0.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I know. Like, why can't they do that? I don't.
I think.
I mean,
NECA-
I'd get the whole line if they did it. 90s Turtle, Super Shredder.
It's a little bit of a like for me it's since it's not 1/6 scale, it's a deal breaker. Simply because if I start going other sizes, that's gonna be like a divorce for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
I mean, my wife is already really lenient, so you know what I mean. Because I've got lots of figures in my living room. And she's fine with it, you know.
Well, I lucked out. When I met my fiance, I was already collecting. So she saw it and she was like, oh, that's nice. I'm into DC. So she's into DC. I'm into Marvel. We clash a little bit when it comes to who's the best and whatever in conversations, right? But
Right. Naturally, yeah.
we watch each other's stuff a lot. But I bought her a lot of Superman, Supergirl stuff, and other characters that she identifies with and enjoys. But she's not me that I could pose them, play with them, take pictures with them, and display them in a specific way. She leaves that up to me. But the fact that she has something that's a piece of something that she enjoys, that is great. But when I moved in, because I was living somewhere else, I had to get closer to my baby. My baby was being born. I'm a daddy. So when I came in, I brought my collection, and that was a mission. I spent over a week packing my collection. And then I brought it over, and when you saw the boxes, like, is that clothes? I'm like, no, that's more toys. Hold on, bring the truck, bring the truck. More toys. I have bins of different scales, different models, and this is my addiction.
You didn't have a culling or anything when you moved in.
What?
A culling, like these is the most amount that you can have in the house.
Oh, a cutoff line?
Yep.
No, there's no cutoff line. There's no
You
cutoff
see?
line.
You
Lucky.
see,
If I can't fit it in, something got to go to replace that space. That's it.
fair enough. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like saying, yeah, we need a vanilla ice figure. Yeah, I would get one. I'd get a 6 scale if they did all the turtles and stuff like that. Are you kidding me? Hell, I'd get one even if they didn't have turtles.
Danny for Loot Crate? I don't know. They may make him too tall.
Yeah.
so awesome though.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't
like
know, yeah.
just getting like a Raph in Casey Jones from the '90s movie would just be awesome.
Yes, that would be sick.
Damn.
Yeah, Jason's stuff is all in his garage.
I've got a double garage with no figures and nothing, no cars, because that's only boxes.
Yep. Only boxes.
Did you all hear about the early expected shipment date for the the Boba Fett Deluxe 2-pack?
Yeah. I think it was right before you hopped in. That we were talking about that, and I was like, do I even still have him?
I'm considering pre-ordering like soon because I don't have it on pre-order yet.
Yeah, same here because
Mine didn't change, KG.
Return.
This, you see, this figure, like I prefer this more than I do with the repaint. I don't know about you guys, but you get the 2-pack. You get 2 figures of this guy.
Oh yeah, and I just think it looks better. The repaint, there was something about it, like it was
I'm
cool,
just not a fan of it.
but no, it didn't look right for the character.
I'm sorry. What are you two guys talking about? Like saying one or the other?
Some people,
because not everybody can get both of them.
How dare you? How dare you? It's
So
both.
it's got
Who's the enabler now?
But what's like holding me off is that chair that he sits on. That's the
throne?
job. That chair is
The
like
throne?
the throne.
awesome,
That's holding
JB.
me off
Yeah.
right now.
the throne didn't do it for me. The throne did not do it for me. I saw he sat on that. I'm like, okay, he keep pinning it up. But the throne throughout the whole,
Yeah.
story arc. We're going to see him out and about. It's
Right.
a moment, but it wasn't like his moment. We knew that was going to happen. His moment when he came in his robes and started whacking them all, just
Yes.
Yes,
exactly.
that was
Yeah,
And here's the thing: we're not gonna get this version of this version of Boba Fett with the black robes. Never. We're gonna get lots of those repaints of the book of Boba Fett. So I suggest if your guys are just sort of just holding off, get this one and then wait for Book of Boba
That's a
Fett.
must. That's a
Like
must.
that looks dope right there.
That
to
looks
me.
dope.
That is a
like-
must.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand too, like, so it was 1983, guys. Really,
Yeah.
that's the last we saw Boba Fett, and now
And he got punked.
Yeah, so it's been 27 years for at least
Had the whole.
us old farts, right? We've been like, well, I guess he's just a bitch. He's gone. Like what happened? Like
So
You
screwed.
say 27
And
or
then we always-
37? 37.
Well, 27.
Yeah,
No, from
20.
83.
Oh, 83. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
born
yeah.
yet, but
37 years.
I wasn't born yet.
37 years.
And then finally we saw him whoop some ass.
Yes.
Finally.
Who would have known that a background character like Boba Fett comes back like that?
It was only because
there was a lot of hype for him. Even in the
Yeah.
beginning, remember, they didn't even have Empire Strikes Back wasn't even out yet. And they
Yeah.
released the Boba Fett figure, and people were like, well, who is this guy?
Well, they were
He looks
teasing him
badass,
with
like-
they were teasing him with launching rocket in the back,
Yeah,
but
but the
then
rocket
they had to glue it in because they were worried about kids swallowing
It's
it
hitting in the
in the eye and stuff.
Yeah, because that happened with the Battlestar Galactica figure, right? One of those kids like choked on it or
Mhm.
something, or
Yep.
so they were like, nope, yep, so we're not doing
but
it.
that little figure is going for money.
Oh, for sure.
For money. Like,
A
ooh,
lot.
Oh, the Boba Fett.
the Boba Fett.
Did you all see the episode of Pawn Stars? There's an episode of Pawn Stars where the guy brought it. I think you wanted $500K for it.
Mhm.
Crazy.
No, that
Well,
was-
the thing is that Boba, they never really manufactured it. There was
right,
prototypes,
yeah.
and then there was like fake prototypes too. But like the
Yeah,
A single
originals-
songwriter makes a good point.
It's like 25 or something. It's not 500.
Right. Book of Boba might actually explain like how he
Yeah.
got out of the pit.
Yeah, how long he
Kinda
was
has
in
to,
there.
right?
Well, it's because it was like, did you say it was like 1,000 years or something? It was like like 100 or 1,000 years to digest. That's what the C-3PO said. So
yeah,
like it
for,
could
for
have
the
depended
Sarlacc,
like how
like it takes forever.
yeah. So he had the time like from being swallowed to making it into like whatever amount of stomachs that thing has. He could have just fought his way through, crawled out, cut
Hey,
his way
what-
through.
What
I
did
did not know that real quick here. That what he was saying that the guy who designed Boba also designed the Rocketeer and directed the
Yep.
first Cap.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
See, I knew the
that's
guy
cool.
that directed the Rocketeer, but I didn't know that he actually directed Boba Fett. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
No, he designed Boba Fett.
He
Oh.
designed, but he also designed the Rocketeer, but also directed the first Captain America film.
Yeah,
The director
that's
of
cool.
the
I didn't
first
know
Captain
that.
America film was also the director of the Rocketeer, I believe. Wasn't he?
Joe?
I don't know.
What'd you say, Joe?
Oh, I was saying that the creature that Cobb Vanth and Mando blew up with the Sand People, they are known for eating Sarlacc pits.
Yeah, the dragon, yes.
So maybe that comes into play somehow and freed him, or he got spit out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's because he mentioned he
point.
was saved by the Sand People, so that could be a feasible scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're gonna get that. Then that's gonna be a Grail piece. That
The
2-pack.
2-pack? Oh,
That
yeah,
2-pack,
100%.
for sure.
100%.
Well, yeah, because yeah, like we said, this is his first real reappearance.
Yeah.
So I mean, for sure, dude, this guy, they're not going to remake him. Like that's the thing. Like we were saying, it almost like the Planet of the Apes you have. You know what I mean? There's points in time where Hot Toys will do these releases and then they're just not coming back. I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
you know, why would they put out this Boba Fett when
Why would
we've got new outfits coming for the show? Or reissues of Empire or Jedi or you know what I'm saying, more of the original, you know what I mean? So like it's just not going to happen. I don't think these types of figures are the ones you don't want to miss. I mean, Count Dooku. I don't think Count Dooku's coming back.
No,
he's not.
Qui-Gon.
Oh well, actually, he could because they could reissue him for the Clone Wars line.
Yeah, they could in a way.
Oh, Dooku
and Yoda. Yeah.
Dooku, I don't know because didn't the actor died?
Well, no. What I'm saying is because now they're doing these real sculpts, right, for the line of Clone Wars. They could easily just reissue that figure for that line only. So they could do it with Yoda.
No, but because flashbacks and deepfakes.
Yeah, that could work too. But
And they did hire that guy from the internet that's really good at deepfakes.
right, the Luke Skywalker thing, right, made it much better. Yeah.
Yep.
Is there.
Yeah, but the thing with deepfakes is that, for example, you can't use deepfakes to build a figure, right? And
That's true.
Right.
You need to have authorization to actually print the likeness of the actor.
But I think what KG is saying is that just reissue the same head, right? The same
Yeah,
skull.
reissue the same head. Reissue the skull.
Yeah.
When
And Disney has all those rights already, so they can. If Hot Toys has the contract with Disney, Disney has the rights of the likeness.
No,
like I remember
not-
Carrie Fisher
not
mentioning
necessarily, Sean.
she hated that LucasArts owned her look, the likeness, her looks for like
signed
yeah.
the looks away. Christopher Lee wouldn't need to sign it away because they needed him more than he needed Disney. When he was invited to do Count Dooku, he was already like a star, like a really
Big
Yeah,
star,
but with most of the contracts, he probably did sign a contract where Disney had merchandising rights to use his likeness. So if Disney still has those, then Hot Toys might be able to do it. But yeah,
that's the thing for that movie.
no, it's for the movie. But Disney, what they do is they have them signed for like merchandising and likeness rights. So it doesn't have to be just for that movie. It just depends on what they've had him sign. So maybe you're right. Maybe he didn't do it because he's Christopher Lee. But they do a lot
Fingers
of
crossed
all that.
That he sold his
likeness, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I hope if they
would
do
still make
a
money off of
reissue,
it, so
if they
I wouldn't
do,
see why.
if they do a reissue of Christopher Lee, I hope it's like in that scene where he's in his pajamas. Where he comes, like that. If they do that, that'd be
they
kind
had
of
him
funny.
That's an outfit in Battlefront too.
Battlefront, yes, that's what I got from Battlefront. And when I watched
dude,
clothes, that looks familiar. So it's like, why not? Why not do that? It's funny.
Soul Nightmare. I would say that too because the pictures that somebody had posted in my group, which by the way, you guys should join our Facebook group, same name, Six Scale Mafia.
Definitely.
Really, because I've got a friend over in Hong Kong that put some pictures up, and I know it got floated around everywhere else too, but. That batch was really small, so I don't know for the PS5 miles. Yeah, so
I thought it was
don't
for the Gwen.
Both of them. There's not very many. There's not very many for either of them.
Damn.
So
maybe you should be saying that on the stream.
I know. Well.
I mean, it's already in social media. It's gonna go.
I'm not the first person to even. You know what I'm saying?
But I think this might boost it up a little more. So
Hey, Michigan Jedi, what's up, brother?
Yeah, but this is the first batch, so we don't know if there's a second batch that's probably going to have a longer line. We really don't.
That's true. That's true, Loco. Yeah.
2, they're only pushing out Miles now because we got our early tease for the PS5 Spider-Man 2, which Miles
has both of them in it, right?
Going to be and Venom. So
and then the voice in that was Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter.
That was definitely Kraven. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that would kind of build your Sinister Six too, because I know a lot of people really wants to build a Sinister Six. So he was the member of Sinister Six. So why not?
He was. Doc Ock.
Mysterio
Kraven
was also a part of it, but not too into it too much. Rhino was a part of it. Scorpion.
Yeah. Well, the Sinister it had a change in roster all the time.
Yeah.
So it was just more when 6 of them would band together. It's not like they were always like in a group like the Justice League or X-Men or something like that.
Yeah, it will change. It changed over time with some of the members.
Yeah. But we've seen most of them. Like we had, I would Terry McGinnis, absolutely.
Definitely.
I don't know.
But the thing is like we've already seen some of the Sinister Six in the previous games.
Yeah.
So that's easily something that they could be going for because I mean, they teased, with many of things throughout that game. So
how sick would it be if they made a Rhino figure from that game?
I want Jazz to
yes.
Oh, dude.
do it. Because
you guys remember seeing that prototype for Rhino or whatever that they did?
Yeah, it was the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
That thing was huge. Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, it was no joke. It was huge, man.
That's like the equivalent of making one of the TIE fighters, because you're not going to be able to get that manufactured and have it be cost effective, and then have people who really want it purchase it, and then have everyone else piggyback on it because they're collecting Hot Toys. They'd rather buy a couple of more figures than to buy a vehicle.
Yeah. What about teasing us with Anakin and the Jedi fighter?
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, that thing's been just sitting there.
They're never going to make that.
They're not going to make it. Howard Chan said he's not making vehicles.
No.
Not cost effective. Not like that. He'll do Tumbler, he'll do DeLorean, but he ain't do anything like that. Even whatchamacallit, Anakin's ship it's out of scale. It's not even it's not proper.
Right.
It was more like of a show off thing. Like we can do this,
Yeah.
Like
Well, did you see that they had the Millennium Falcon too, right? I posted that like 6 months ago.
Yeah. It was
6
sick.
scale.
I saw pictures of it and I was like, there's no way.
You know Howard's got that at his house.
Listen,
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a picture of it on Google. It's huge. I mean, the figure's like this big. This is the 6 scale figure.
That's the race speeder.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
Just as long as they don't follow
Jazz
suit with
doing
like
that
all the other ones with like build the figures like with the Rhino. Buy all the Spider-Man 6 scale Hot Toys and get a piece to build the Rhino.
I think it was a missed opportunity for Hot Toys not to make the BVS Batmobile. I think that would have been such a great piece to have in the collection.
I love that one. I mean, like
my favorite design.
I can call that like a Batmobile. I don't call the Tumbler a Batmobile because to me it's not. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that Batmobile is awesome.
It's amazing. They showed so many prototypes of it. I mean, I know Jazzing, has it, but I think it would be really cool if Hot Toys made an official licensing company.
I mean, I would just love to have a 6 scale version from the Arkham game.
Warner Brothers license.
Yeah.
What loco?
Loco.
Jazzing is getting their license from DC, right? They're talking with Disney.
They're official Warner Brothers.
Well, and if you think about it too, so we've got technically it doesn't have to be Hot Toys, but in 6 scale we've got the 66 Batmobile, 89 Batmobile. We're getting the Batman Forever Batmobile.
Yeah.
And the Dark Knight, right? The reissue again. They're coming out with the other Batmobile for that. So I mean, there's
a lot of cars, a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been for Batman.
You gotta really like Batman though, right? To have
you gotta be obsessed.
Every Batmobile.
I know Joe's getting the 60s Batmobile with the 2 figures. I think that's gonna be a sick display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, I'll get something like that for my pops. He was like, yo, can you put that right there with the cars? Because he loves
songwriter.
He loves
dude.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and I remember that for a while because Jazz Inc. was doing his stuff, and then they, he kind of had a downtime for that, and then boom, now he's like officially licensed for doing DC. So yeah, dude, that is good for him, man, and good for us.
I mean,
that means we're gonna get a lot of cool DC stuff.
Yeah, I just don't understand why I didn't make a Vulture.
Question.
That Vulture.
I was gonna ask, any of y'all getting the Iron Sky?
No, I'm not getting it. It's too expensive, and plus it's not official license. I don't like buying third parties. It's just the quality.
Wait, for which one?
The Vulture from
Vulture.
Oh, dude, it's amazing though.
Yeah,
it's great, but
Wingspan
it's not
huge.
Hot Toys.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's so big when it comes to like all the mechanics and the wings and everything. So,
and you're gonna have to remember that there's some characters that are never gonna be done by Hot Toys.
Yeah, it's true, but I mean,
so it's a trade-off.
The 66 speedboat and Bat Cycle. Okay.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Cool.
Yeah, KG, bro, you would want it.
What? Oh, the Vulture.
So
yeah, hold on. Loco's cutting out.
Loco,
say that again. We didn't hear you.
You didn't hear me? You hear me now?
No, you're good.
We
You're
heard
good now.
nothing. Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was saying that I have the Iron Scavenger already fully paid for it, so I'm just waiting for it to get shipped to me. So that right there is going to be the creme de la creme in my collection because one is going to be the biggest figure as far as wings.
The wingspan.
Taking up a lot of space, and it's going to allow me another avenue of villains and Spider-Man collecting into my collection. Most of my collection is Spider-Man and Turtles. So
yeah.
By itself, he actually fills the space for like 10 figures.
Yeah,
he's huge.
So I mean, it's a trade-off. I would never take 10 figures off.
I mean, look at this. This thing is massive.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely. It is absolutely. It's like 4 feet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the homemade suit,
it's
a good teammate. Yeah, it's just 500 for it. I just don't see it.
I'm just on the fence because I like the MCU Spider-Man stuff, and then I really love the video game stuff. And then once I go down that road, I'm like, I'm in a whole.
Do you guys like Tom Holland as Spider-Man? Because I'm not there with him.
I do not.
I don't like what they did with him. The whole Iron Man
next
thing.
Iron Man. No.
Well,
Peter's a genius. Anyway, he did it all himself.
Yeah, but taking that element of Iron Man away and just sticking to him being Peter and being the role of Spider-Man is more than just his affiliation with Iron Man.
Tony.
Just him going through the motions. He's going through the motions as a kid.
Yeah.
We didn't get that before. We had a grown man playing.
Yeah, two grown men.
I wish.
Between all three, I think he has the best balance between the two sides of the character.
I do agree with that.
Tobey Maguire to me was a great Peter
Parker, and then
not the best Spider-Man, and
not
then
the best Spider-Man. Yeah, I guess.
And then Andrew Garfield was amazing as Spider-Man. He had the character, he had the quips, he had the jokes.
But I love him just talking smack the whole time.
Exactly, and that's Spider-Man. That's how he is. So I think Tom Holland has a balance. It's just how they're doing it. They wanted to bring him in and latch him on to Iron Man because you remember at the time Sony was like, no, he's ours. So they had to do something. Marvel had to attach him to a character that they were using to utilize Peter.
And
but I think the older he gets, the more because you got to remember he's playing kid Spider-Man. The Spider-Man we're normally used to reading about, especially Anthony, is a older Spider-Man.
Exactly.
So I think once he grows into the character and starts developing the more being comfortable with Spider-Man, we'll start seeing that Peter Parker that we grew up reading.
Yeah, but here's my problem with it is that when is enough? Like just like Single Songwriter saying, right?
Yeah.
Like so we had this Iron Boy Jr. for like 3 or 4 films now, and now it's like what the hell? It's like the same thing with Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
so you know, not that I don't think it's like bad looking.
It's because Sony still owns Spider-Man, so they have to attach the character with another Marvel character that Disney owns because it's the Sony rights. It's like they can't really
is that what it really is?
I think it
Did-
is.
No.
If it
That's
wasn't, then they wouldn't be bringing these other characters in with Spider-Man because they would just use Spider-Man. But the fact that they can't just use Spider-Man is the same thing like how they can't just use Hulk until they get the Hulk
Right,
right
yeah,
back.
they can't have his own movie because Universal still has them.
I thought I read somewhere that Feige was really pushing for Tom Holland, and Sony had a meeting with Marvel, and they were like, they already had somebody picked, and Feige had to talk them into it. They're like, no, we want to go with Tom. You really do.
Mafia, I just sent you a video. I remember we were talking in my live stream about how Venom might be in No Way Home in the trailer, and it's the same video that I showed you in my live stream, but it's much more brighter. I sent you on Instagram if you want to show it.
Please don't tell me it's the Topher Grace Venom.
No.
Okay, so let me look here.
Who?
I just sent it
Let
to
me
you
see
on
if I
Instagram.
can. Can I even open it through here?
Sure you can.
It's through Instagram, dude, and I'm like I'm like a boomer now almost.
What's up, Loco?
Like I'm trying to let me
stop talking.
Local keeps
Here.
trying to say something and just
What's up, Loco?
All right.
What's up, Loco?
This is what's going to make it easier to digest with this whole Peter being with Tony and now with Doctor Strange. He's asking for assistance. We already know this, just assistance. He's not looking for leadership, just assistance with this film coming up. But it's just like the Marvel format. How do you introduce people in? You cameo them, right? You get them into the same story. You get them involved some way, somehow. This is the way it's always been with Marvel. When it comes to like bringing Marvel Knights and mix, or Fantastic Four, bring Spider-Man in the mix, or Black Panther, bring him in the mix. Like, they're not standing alone. They're going in together, integrating them. If this multiverse of madness happens, the possibilities are endless. What if we get a tease for the Fantastic Four right then and there? Just see one character. You don't even have to see all of them. Just see one guy in flames and be like, yo, who's that?
That's madness.
Dude,
Right.
I'm all in on Multiverse of Madness because of Sam Raimi.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
Sam Raimi's
absolutely.
directing it.
Yeah.
He's directing it.
And the thing is, you
Yeah.
got to remember too, is like they're using Doctor Strange instead of Mephisto because they don't want to use probably the devil or whatever.
Yeah, they don't want to.
But I
Right.
understand what they're doing. Like after watching that trailer, like I could see what they're trying to do. I know why they're doing it, but it's the same thing, how they have to like attach. Oh yeah, they're saying that's
sorry.
the
I didn't mean
lizard.
to cut you off, but because
It's
I have
not
it on the
lizard.
screen,
It's not lizard. There's no tail. You can't see a tail.
Oh wait,
like
are you
we're
sure?
kind of speculating that that's Venom.
Hold on.
Oh, I mean, it's either Venom or Lizard, but that's a good one. Yeah, it does kind of look like them. But doesn't
Dude,
kind of,
if
he's attacking like a dimensional wall, so that could be
Yeah,
Venom.
there's this is Doctor Strange in the trailer.
Yo, Mario, what's
They're
up?
like in a I don't know in the basement, right?
That looks like
And the villains are there. They just cut them off because of spoiler and things like that, right? So this is actually in the bottom of the basement of the where Doctor Strange
the
lives.
same.
Saint
and,
Victorum.
Yeah.
yeah, but that looks like
Yeah. Sorry, Mario's up in here too. What's up, bud? How you doing tonight?
What's up, Mario?
Mario.
Yeah, Marvel team up, bro. Like, yeah,
I would watch
that's
those.
know,
Give me
Dude.
Spidey and Human Torch teaming up with one another. I mean, that's
Right.
dope. Especially that's a great way because if they do it right, they need to cast Johnny Storm as an actor that's the same age as the Peter Parker character.
Yeah.
Like that's all I'm asking from them. If they want to do what they did, like
Okay,
change certain things about some of the characters, that's okay, I
Yeah.
guess. In this day and age, they're going to anyways. But if they can do that and cast Johnny Storm as being a younger brother to Sue and being around the same age as Peter, that opens up a whole realm of doing more movies that are going to be aimed to the younger audience, but also movies that can be like team ups. Like you can utilize the characters more.
yeah, 100%. And it's weird that they're kind of going that route. Like, I know half of us probably saw Venom, half of us didn't. That includes everybody watching. So I don't want to like
Right.
talk about it in case you guys don't know. But like,
I already know
I think-
end credits. I already know end credits. So
yeah, well, I'm sure most people know. I mean, does everybody know? Does everybody know about the end credits by now in chat?
No.
I want to
Nobody knows
know if Hardy's in No Way Home because he was rocking the production hat.
Cap, right? Yeah, and
Yeah,
that picture
yeah,
was deleted.
And
out.
they had him remove that photo too. So
yeah, he got in trouble for that. So we'll just leave it at that. But I think even if they do that, it's going to be weird because for us, like who read and grew up with it, it's not really like if they go down that route, it's different. Because even from Venom 1, I was a little skeptical because I'm like, how you gonna have Venom without Spider-Man? Right. It's just weird. So whatever they're doing, if they're going to try to backtrack it or retcon it down the line, I guess it's cool, but they're just kind of backpedaling it at this point for me. Like for the movie fans, I guess that's pretty cool for them, right? Because if they do end up crossing over, then at least they have this kind of, you know, because Spider-Man is all Sony, so they're going to hold on to all of that. So there's no way they're going to not do it.
I was hoping for a multiverse version of Venom instead of the Sony version in the MCU. Well, but still Tom Hardy, but maybe a different, like the one that I'm used to in the books.
You want the logo, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I want the logo for sure, but I want the attitude because Venom was just ruthless.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, that's the thing is you got to remember it's a multiverse of madness, and it's what they're dealing. I think they're going to deal with the fracture of with if you watch all the Disney Plus shows, there's the fracture of time. There's the fracture of the reality altering because of Scarlet Witch, and now we're dealing with multiverse. They're probably, if I hope they don't, but maybe the multiverse, even because within Marvel, there's the Spider-Verse, which is the web of life throughout every dimension has to have a Spider-Man to keep balance within all of the worlds. And
well, Sean's getting real here. Hold on.
You know me, I always do. But if they do a fracture of it, they may have to, like, at the end, in order to heal, they have to combine, such as like how DC's Infinite Crisis always works. Is the multiverse is fractured, they can't fix it in whole. So instead of trying to repair it, they just take whatever is left over from what is damaged from the multiverse fracturing and bring it together. So after that, Venom will exist with Spider-Man. Spider-Man will exist with Venom, and their history will be rewritten as if they interacted with one another.
And KG,
could be like where it just merges the universe and it's now this new streamline. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but KG, what was he saying? What was Garfield saying? We can't go back?
Oh, we can't go back. Yeah, that's what he said.
And that might be the thing where they're all merged now and they're all in the same place and they can't go back.
Yeah. That's true.
That is very true.
There are a lot of rumors.
That's a good way to bring Miles in. Is because because they need a Spider-Man, and I believe that's one of the reasons why Miles was created in the Ultimate Universe. Is Peter died, but his universe still needed a Spider-Man, so it's going to create a Spider-Man, and that's how Miles is brought into us. So that I could see that. I could see that Peter gets lost in the gets lost in the multiverse and does his own Spider-Verse thing with Sony, because when he goes back to Sony, that's probably what they're going to do if they can. And then Miles will probably pop up if it's dependent if Disney has more right and control over Miles than Peter.
Yeah.
So is Olivia Munn doing Silk or is she doing Spider-Woman?
I would say Silk. If she was going to do it, she would be Silk. Spider-Woman would be Jessica Drew, and I think she would show up in the She-Hulk show.
Oh, I mean Olivia Wilde. Sorry.
Oh, Olivia Wilde. Spider-Woman.
Directing. She's directing. So I don't.
Then that's Spider-Woman. Yeah.
You think?
Oh, I would love.
Dude, I want to see Silk.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love all. I
want to see Spider-Woman too. So.
I want to see something that I know what you guys talking about.
All right, guys.
Spider
Island. I gotta hop off.
All right, KG.
All right.
Yeah,
nice
to meet you guys.
Yeah. Well. Actually, you know what? Like, real quick, guys. Let's just kind of round up anyway, man. Because I'm getting kind of late too, man. We've been on for a while. So why don't we just all kind of? Well, KG got to go. So what are you up to, buddy? What you doing besides getting that Dune money?
Nothing much.
Oh yeah, I'm sticking with it, man.
I was on Collecting Weekly's show, so make sure you guys subscribe to them as well. They were really great. And for the past couple upcoming weeks, live streams. That's it. I had some time tonight to do some stuff. I was on their show for a bit. I wanted to come on here for a little bit, and that's it. Live streams. You'll be seeing live streams from me.
Sick.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, dude. And Lou, what you up to, man? Doing the con?
This week. We're going to be doing a couple of vlogs. The signal's going to suck over there for live streaming. So we'll be uploading videos possibly daily, if not towards the end of the week as it starts to die down. Going to get my first Star Wars Hot Toys with that. So I'm getting
down the rabbit hole.
OT. I'm getting an OT. Starting off with OT. I'm not getting anything other than OT or Mando. Any one of those. After that, we'll see. I'm gonna do that posing video with 1/6 scale figures to give you guys a little bit more of how to prop it without worrying about it falling and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's a good idea. A lot of people would appreciate that for sure. What about you, Joe? What's going on, bud?
Just working a lot. Like Thursday, I had a fire to put out, so from Thursday to Monday, I put in 75 hours.
Holy!
And you can check out my Instagram to see the work I do, doing motorcycle helmets and bicycles, high-end mountain bikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got some crazy cool designs, man. You guys definitely got to check him out. I don't have everything prepped for tonight because this was impromptu, but everybody here pretty much goes by their names.
Yeah.
So I would follow everybody, subscribe.
The only reason Lynch Design comes up is because when I signed up for YouTube, I used my email and then I didn't know how to change my name. So I felt so stupid.
No, it happens, man. It totally happens. I mean, but yeah, I mean, and then Rod and Sean are part of the crew here at the Mafia. So I mean,
awesome.
They're just kind of. I mean, unless you got something going on I don't know about. Rod, go ahead. What do you got going on? Anything?
No.
Yeah,
I'll do a video of my collection. Hopefully I'll do a video of my collection, finish it, and then we'll post it here.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's got, like you said, how many do you have again?
244.
244?
Yep.
Now he's shy. Yeah, so I mean, like, that's gonna be a cool video then. So we'll get that one up. And Sean, what about you? You got some new stuff today too, didn't you?
Well, not today. I mean, I did get the two hot toys here, Cap and Soup. And then of course I got the Ultraman that I'm working on, but I should be getting a couple of other 6 scales coming in pretty soon, hopefully within like the next couple of weeks.
Well, did the Green Vigilante come in yet, or?
Not yet. It's still on its way. I don't think it's arrived yet, but yeah.
I wasn't sure. I remember you were saying something because for those who didn't see it earlier too, my rescue came in.
Oh, okay. Well, remember
So,
we
that's
ordered
dope,
those at different times. So if you got your rescue, I believe the last time I checked, they should be shipping the Green Vigilante hopefully by Thursday or Friday.
Okay. All right.
Single songwriter.
Let's wrap it up.
Yep, everything. Yeah. So, real quick, everybody who's here, like, thanks a lot because it's a late stream, so I appreciate everybody coming in. Like, single songwriter, Toho Mario just came in. I know he came in a little bit late. Jarek's in here. Obviously, JB's back, so that's really cool to see you back. Maybe we'll get you on here next time. Michigan Jedi's up in here. I mean, Riley's here. There's a lot of people. If I'm missing, man, I'm just trying to scroll through. Metamorphic. I don't know if you're still here, bro. But he makes some awesome dioramas and sets, man. You guys got to check him out. So shout out to him too. I mean, there's so much, man. We're trying to do a lot here, man. So, and if you guys have, well, I'm sure you've seen my reviews. So I started doing my reviews. I don't have too many up yet, but I've got.
We're slowly working on it.
Yeah, slowly going. Because, dude, I try to do if you see my reviews, you'll understand. I do a lot of graphics and I don't know, it's a lot to explain, and I'm like
a lot of cut transition. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, it just takes me a little bit of time to do. So this week's gonna be hella busy. I've got rescue, Rex maybe tomorrow. If Rex is in LA, so if he might get here tomorrow, if not Thursday. Coruscant Guard.
Anthony, I don't want to
501st.
hear about your Rex, bro.
I know. Well, you know, I ordered them because I knew that shit was gonna happen.
No,
Yeah.
no, he didn't.
See you, Mario.
And Mario, anytime, bro. Like, we'll set up too if you want to hop on in, man. Because I haven't really had anything planned. It's just, well, we got to plan some stuff, man. This was, like I said, kind of impromptu. We were just hanging out. I was like, you know what?
And me and Anthony are neighbors, so.
Yeah. You know, Sean didn't know that. Now, Sean and I are neighbors.
Oh,
Sean is just a couple of. He lives in my apartment complex.
Oh yeah.
So
we used to be roommates.
Yeah, we used to be roommates. So now we're still in the same complex, and like, but Joe, no, I was talking to Joe earlier because I was telling him about I was gonna ship him something, and then I was like, where you at, like California? And he's like, no, I'm in Tempe. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, well, you're like 5 minutes away from me, so free shipping, local pickup. Let's, you know, like, we don't have to worry about it, guys. So you know what I'm saying? Cool, man. Well, anyway, let me just wrap up real quick here. What else we got here? Yeah, I know. Dude, Rex, I just, you knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Like I said, I think it was like part of that low shipping run, you know, for Death Watch and everything. And now it's back to business as usual. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, things change and Sideshow's getting more and more, because I know they're getting kind of hurt, right? You'd imagine they're getting a little hurt from third party. Or, you know, resellers.
Third-party resellers.
Definitely. Well, I had a quick question for Sean.
Yeah.
Are you getting the Threezero Power Rangers?
Oh yeah. I already got all. I got all of them on the way. I got the core Rangers, the green, the all 5 core and the green, the white, the shielded red, and Lord Draken.
Nice.
Damn.
And I'm also going to be working on.
I can't go down that road.
I've already started. Like, if you haven't noticed,
you got 2 great helmets there.
Yeah, I got more too.
Helmets,
but I got more behind me. But I'm doing the 3-0 Rangers. I'm gonna do the 3-0 Ultramen, and anything else that's like Tokatsu, I'll do if they have out in 6 scale.
Now, what do you think about the speculation prices for the Mezco versions versus the 3-0 versions?
Well, I mean, I like the 3-0 prices. They're actually really like affordable. Mm-hmm. But the Mezco ones, it's just, it depends on the quality of what they're going for. They're great qualities on other figures, but depending on what you're doing, like with the 3-0s, they look great because, you know, most of the time when you look at like a Power Ranger, it's literally just a suit, helmet, everything. So I have to like probably wait and see if I actually can get a couple of them and to see if it actually would make sense of the price difference.
Yeah, you know, speculate 500 for the 5-pack.
You know, and I had heard, and I know we're wrapping up.
No, 500 for the 5-pack was not bad because that's 100 per figure, and that's way cheaper than like most any of the other 6 scale figures.
But
so
I heard they weren't
that's what I
got. I heard they weren't that great though. That's what the initial reports are coming out as. But because they're cheap, it's to be expected. But they're still good.
I want them to be good.
One person got them, and another person commented that they don't look that great. That they're going to stick with their Ace Toys one. I have white and the Green Ranger from Ace Toys.
Yeah,
and I want to get the 3-0s because I know that the quality is good. Good night, bro.
Good night. Take care, Tober, or you know, original 8-man love right there. Like most people don't realize who that character is. That's actually where we got RoboCop from.
Mm-hmm.
But I want the 3-0 because I've seen the Ace Toy ones, but I was like, I don't know. It's really unofficial. They do look good in pictures, but then I saw the 3-0s come out and it's official, like from Bandai, because Bandai is the one that owns them now. And I mean, in the pictures, they look great. So I'm going to wait until I get them and see what the quality is. Because I got the 3-0 Ultraman, and those are awesome.
And the quality is good. It holds up. It can stay in the pose and all that, right?
Absolutely. I got 2 of them right now. I got Ultraman and Ultra 7 right behind me, and I got more coming in, and they're decent. Like, for the price, they're actually not that bad. Granted, they're not, like, you know, high-end, like, because you don't get the profile, and they're not die-cast.
Yeah.
But overall, like, they're good. Like, he's been in that pose.
All right, brother. Thanks for watching.
Ever since I put him in there, and he hasn't fallen, he hasn't moved. So I'm excited.
Threezero's been killing it lately,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they really have.
I'm
They
excited
really have.
to actually get my hands on them and see them.
Like as far as their catalog for the year,
Yeah.
they're beating Hot Toys as far as like as much as they're getting and giving for the price.
Like the turnaround rate, like they're like getting them out. Like
it's crazy.
I think they were like holding on. They had such a back catalog that they were working on, and now they're just pushing it. Like they wanted to wait till they got to a certain limit or a certain like amount of what they had that they can start throwing out there. Because almost everything that Threezero's come out, I'm just like, I kind of want it now.
Yeah, you seen the villain for Ultraman, how he has like a soft.
Belial?
That's
done. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly the same as the Turtles. The only thing that this guy right here is so detailed and he has an LED featured.
Yes.
I'm considering getting that just to go with my Power Rangers, and I hope they do it.
Yeah. They released their version of Zero, which is the Ultraman hero for that character, and I'm already done with that. Like, if you were gonna go into any type of like Japanese, what's considered tokusatsu, which is special effects show, I think Threezero is gonna be the go-to.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it another time because KG's got to go. Everybody's got to go. Yeah. But again, real quick, just shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who was on tonight. Appreciate you guys coming. We'll definitely be doing more of this stuff. So, come on, check us out. Subscribe to everybody here. Follow all their stuff. We're all really in the community. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to say before we take off?
No, it was nice meeting you guys finally.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know a couple of us haven't seen, so it's really cool, man. I definitely appreciate everybody popping in.
Oh, one thing. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Well, I got like another hour and a half. Well, I guess it's an hour and a half for me, but I appreciate it. Tomorrow maybe we'll do some birthday
going
thing.
on there. Is that what's going on?
Dude, there's a lot of gray. It's never going to go away. It's only going to get whiter. So, all right, guys. Well, then I guess that's it for now. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.
Peace. Bye.
See ya.